Hello, 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 hello. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. The volume on the mic seems to be slightly lower again today. I'm not quite sure if I haven't positioned it right or if I'm talking more quietly. But if everyone can let me know if I sound all right. How is everybody doing? Hello. Oh gosh, there's a few people here. Hello, Sky. Hello, Cypher. Hello, Gilb. How are you all? Hmm. Oh, does it still say Wolf Among Us Wednesday? Oh, for goodness sake, Stephen, come on. A little bit of professionalism there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, it does. It still says Wolf Among Us Wednesday. Pardon me while I do that again. Whoops. Oh, I'm hoping it will say it'll update now. Fingers crossed. If it doesn't, I'll have to stop and start again. Oh dear. I just can't get the streamers these days. There's just nobody professional anywhere at all. Like, seriously. Hey Rose, how's it going? Hopefully that will have updated. I am hoping. I don't know if you'll have to refresh the stream or whatever, but I'm hopeful that it will now say The Long Dark at the top and the game will come up as The Long Dark. Fingers crossed anyway. Ah, absolutely. Hand over the blankets. Yes, Tanya, you're just back after your adventures. And yet you pop by to say hello rather than just collapsing onto the nearest sofa. I'm very well, Rose. Very well indeed. A bit snuffly. I think it's just that time of year. So I work in an educational institution, so if the students have something, I'll end up getting it. Says Long Dark now. Brilliant. Great. Ah, yes. Too early to sleep, but not too early to lie down. Not too early. Just go horizontal. Now, that's that. So we have the update as well today, which will be exciting and interesting. And my speaking volume is okay, yeah? Because it seemed to be a little bit low on the old volume thingy on the screen. So I tried to turn it up on the mixer a bit, but it didn't seem to make much difference. It's always time for naps. Oddly enough, that's a thing we will be covering in this Long Dark update, because that is something they've changed. I've got my printed sheet of changes, so it'd be like just sitting here reading to everybody. So, volume's okay here. Yeah, yes, I guess we will see once we're in game. But I've got my changes, and we can have a sort of a look at them as we go, and see how we get on. Cool. Well, I might fire up the thingy then. So, let me see. Just wanted to make sure it's updated as well, so that they put out a couple of fixes over the last couple of days for the update. So I just wanted to double check. So we'll see. Yep. Okay. It appears to be updated, so we're good. Hey, Sass, how's it going? Right. So game is updated. We shall. Right. I shall leave that, and I shall press this button. No, not that button. Just can't get the streamers, I swear. How you doing, Seth? How's it going? Taking time with busy Stardew Valley schedule to hang out. Well, thank you very much. Either that or you're in, you know, sort of, you're having to go cold Stardew Valley, you know, Turkey. You needed a break so badly. What is it about that game? I mean, it looks like fun, but yeah, I've seen a couple of friends who are seriously hardcore into Stardew Valley now. Finally got the hang of the damn fishing. Ah, yeah, the moving of the thing up and down looked kind of complicated and annoying. Ooh, here we are in the updated game, which hasn't brought up a menu. There it is. Ooh. Dun dun dun. So yes, this is one of the new things. So they've added 2 challenge modes, which we shall not be playing anytime soon. Well, we might try this one sooner or later. There's 2 challenge modes. In one of them, you have to get the distress pistol from the top of Timberwolf Mountain and fire it from the lighthouse, which is sort of 3 or 4 maps you have to cross across, and you've only got 7 days to do it. So if, like with us, you turn up in Pleasant Valley and it's a snow blizzard, you've got to keep going. You've just got to keep going and going and going. Yes, exactly. Challenge mode, climb down a hill. Challenge mode, don't break legs. One of those Zen games where you just zone out and do stuff. I have that with Harvest Moon. Yeah, exactly. I think it is that kind of game. Although I think you can probably get quite complex and into it, if you know what I mean, if you spend a bit of time with it, I guess. And then one of the other challenge modes is this one, which is kind of cool. Basically, there's a big bear and it's following you. And you can't kill it with anything except one very specific rifle, which is in the trapper's cabin in Mystery Lake, at the far end of the Mystery Lake map. What that means is that depending on where you spawn in, you might have to go through 2 or 3 maps with this bear constantly following you. And the bear is, let's be honest, pretty badass looking as well. So I think it actually might even start with you being attacked by it. So you end up being attacked and then running away, and it keeps following you, even though you're now hurt and bleeding and all that sort of stuff. So that's pretty awesome. Other than that, there have been some minor graphical changes. And I've got, as I said, I've got a big sheet of paper with all of the things that they have added. They've added some new menus, which is kind of cool. They've changed the way sleeping works. When you get attacked by a wolf, you might now be able to see your hands as you defend yourself, because up until now, you didn't actually have hands. They've changed the way the wolf AI works, so wolves might get curious and follow you for a bit before they attack you, which is quite cool. The Bear and the Maiden Fair. Oh, there's a new thing called an emergency stim. So I guess kind of like a morphine injector, but it's sort of, you know, a stimulator type thing. So if you're really hurt, you can give yourself a shot of adrenaline to get you going just a little bit longer, which is kind of cool. They've changed the way some of the infections work. You can now get cabin fever from spending too long indoors. There's a couple of other interesting sort of random things. One of the other cool things they've done, one of the cool things they've changed is the stuff degrading thing has changed. The stuff degrading thing. Well done, Stephen. The way in which items in the game degrade over time, like food goes off, that sort of stuff. Certain items won't degrade at all now. So cardboard matches, for example, you can just keep them. Ooh, free game keys. I really must give that game a go. I have it installed, but I haven't tried it yet. I watched you play it, though. It looked like fun. It looked difficult, though. Yes, exactly. Stim without Medivac. 2 physical copies of the deluxe version. Ooh, awesome. You're gonna have all the loots. I don't know if anything has changed in here. I don't think so. I could set it to ultra and see how much noise I can make. Sensitivity is high. Let's turn that down a bit. We'll be fine. But yes, so now instead of some things going off over time, they don't go off at all. Other stuff, everything in the world goes off. So instead of you enter an area and then things start going off, the moment you start the game, things start to decay. So you might get to an area you've never been before and find gone off food because it's been there for a month. The fact that you're on another map doesn't matter anymore, which is interesting. So that'll make big changes. You can't stay in an area, suck it dry, and then move to the next area and start fresh. So that's going to be interesting. We'll go see how that goes. So let's jump in the... I keep wanting to click this button. Never works. So it'll be interesting to see. I loaded it up earlier just to make sure the game would detect. But I didn't load into Susie. I loaded into just one of the other games. I haven't tried this at all, though, so I don't even know how the menus work properly. I know the spacebar now does, from looking at the controls, the spacebar now gives us a radial menu, which, oh, yeah, you have to hold down the spacebar. So, hold down the spacebar, and you've got this radial menu now, which is different to, nope, not that one. Ah, okay. Before you'd press tab and it would open up your backpack screen or your sort of health screen. Now you press tab and it gives you this set of things on the bottom left hand corner, which I can't point to because I just turn as I turn. So this tells us our condition. So we're hungry, we have 346 calories, it feels like it's 21 degrees, which is interesting. And then the space menu allows us to select stuff. So I need to pull out a light source. Okay, back. That's where the journal is now stashed, and they've slightly overhauled the details, which is kind of cool. Did that just say you can reset the stats? Hang on. Oh, this is going to take a little bit of getting used to. Oh yeah, so it looks like you could possibly clear the stats right back if you wanted to. Cool. Hey Avivi, how's it going? Oh, thank you for the host, Sky. Hopefully the notifier will actually kick in and start working again. It worked the last day, so hopefully it's still working. Once the bot remembers that a thing has happened. So we have... Ah, it is working. Yay. So we have our weapon screen, which is quite cool. And we have a first aid screen, I guess just if we're sick. We can drop food if we want to, which I think is still the B button. Now, this is another thing that's changed. You can no longer take torches from the fire. So you can't just pull a stick out of the fire and have a torch. If you pull a stick out of the fire, you have a burning stick. Which I guess makes sense. So you end up with a burning stick, which doesn't function the same as a torch. You can't extinguish it and relight it later like you can with a torch. So from now on, you have to craft torches yourself from wood and cloth and some kind of accelerant. So I assume kerosene in this case. That means I can't just light a fire and make a bunch of torches and carry them around with me. That's going to be a problem because I use my fuel for other stuff and now I'm going to have to keep it if I want torches. That's going to be an interesting change, but you can now do all of this crafting without a crafting table to hand. So you can make a bandage, you can make a torch, you can make a fish and tackle line, because previously you needed to be on the crafting table to make these two items. So that's going to be interesting. We can make a fire and put down our bedroll, which our bedroll is in really bad condition. I must repair that. And then that's the emergency stim. So I guess if I was in dire need, slam the spacebar, slam that button, and away we go. Right, let's have a quick look at our... Ah, look, I've got a jerry can there, so that's good. We've got some fire supplies. Let's eat then, because we are hungry. Holding down the spacebar is going to take a little bit of time. If I let go, it disappears. So I'm going to hold that down. Now, oh, I can let go now. Once I'm in the menu, I can let go. Okay, so I'm starving and I've no food on me. That's a problem. Okay. That's a great start to the game. Welcome back, Stephen. And the buttons still work for light sources, so you have a couple of different ways to get at stuff. Cool. Those bottles of water? No, they're antiseptic. Okay. Did I leave any food in the kitchen? I'm hopeful I did. If not, we're in a little bit of trouble. Oh, there's some pork and beans left there. Cool. Ooh, we might have to eat the dog food. That could be a problem. Did I search everything? think I did. Yep.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yes, we are. I know. Oh, not that button. Oh, where's my put it away button? There it is. Okay. So that's another thing that's also changed is that food and other items get a little sort of name beside them now. So when something is, brand new, it'll say brand new dog food or, fresh or whatever, something like that. Oh, thank you for the host, Tess. So now I've eaten a bit of calories, so I can see my calories up here, which is just underneath the chat window, but you can still see it. Oh, hey, Bennett, how's it going? So yes, we have a couple of immediate changes which affect our ability to do things. The sticks and torches thing is going to be a problem because I like to have a torch handy and I can drop it at my feet and make a wolf keep its distance. That won't work anymore. Wolves will ignore it. So things are going to get very dangerous very quickly for us, unfortunately. What we might try and do is go and shoot a deer because we really need to eat. So I think I might try and see if I can bag a deer. And then we're going to explore this area a bit more. Depending on the weather and the time of day. Alright, in terms of time of day. I'm trying to think of everything else. As I say, I printed out a massive big list of stuff, but I'm trying to think of all the details as I go. But maybe we should just kind of cross each bridge as we come to it, sort of thing. I might try the bow and arrow thing, though, and see if I can get myself a deer. If anyone sees a deer, shout. Oh, am I over encumbered? Oh, I'm over encumbered. Looking all this rubbish around again. I should probably leave some stuff behind rather than lugging it all around. Hang on a moment while I leave some stuff behind. They've also added new footprints, which is quite cool. They're a little bit more detailed as well. There's a few new graphics. Wait till we see the ice. I've seen some screenshots of the ice and it looks awesome. So we need to get on that too. Let's see. Carrying way too much stuff as always. Don't need to carry both tools. Don't need to carry that. Might as well leave a couple of these behind. Don't need 2 lanterns. Don't even need the 1 lantern really. Don't bring the pry bar. It weighs too much. We should leave all this stuff behind as well, but we don't have enough room in that, so we're just going to put it over here. Oh, this is going to take some getting used to. Sorry if I bounce in and out of menus. It's going to be a little bit of a transitionary period. Drop all. We'll keep the cattails. Oh, actually, I could eat the cattails. That's an excellent point. Let's eat some cattails. Why aren't you letting me eat it? Oh, don't tell me I can eat it anymore. Oh, you can't eat cattails anymore? Oh. Oh. I collected a pile of cattails specifically for the purposes of emergency food, and now they're telling me I can't eat them anymore. Oh, well, that's going to be a problem. Hey, Smoosh, how's it going? Right. At least we're moving a bit faster now. Let's find ourselves a deer and get ourselves some dinner. How's the temperature? -1 degree. Okay, so we're doing alright. We're a bit hungry, though. Oh, you competed the bear challenge. Awesome, Bennett. How did you find it? It looks like it might get very tricky very fast. If the weather doesn't go your way. Ooh, the new ice. There's the new ice. Look at that. Awesome. Oh, there's a deer. Ah, no. Too much movement. Is he running towards me? He is. What? Oh, you can't shoot from a crouch? Oh, I'm never going to hit that. You can't shoot from a crouch. Of course, I guess it makes sense. Ah, Come back, supper. Okay, is he gonna... Oh, he's not. He's gonna keep running. So I need to crouch and stay low. Well, I was never in Pleasant Valley before, so it was tricky to get out of. Yeah, Pleasant Valley has been... I'm not... That's okay, dear. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. We're good. We're all good. We're all friends here. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I wonder what my chances are of hitting it from here are without breaking the arrow. I have to stand, draw, and loose. Damn it! I should just use a. I should use a gun. I'm too starving for this situation. Let's try and approach it from behind these rocks. Yeah, the deer tilt was hilarious. Problem is, I can't eat my cattails, so now I am definitely out of food. We're down to cook the dog food situation. I may just have to pull out a rifle and shoot it with the rifle. Now is, when you're starving and in desperate need of food, it's probably not the time to go learning how to use the bow. Oh, holy Moses, there's loads of them. Oh, holy Moses, I could just pick any one of these I like off. I did say I wanted to make deerskin pants with the, See, I'm tempted to try and shoot one with an arrow just to see how the arrow flies. Yeah, exactly. Susie's going to... See, I want to see how the arrow flies. Oh! Close, though. Yeah, and everyone's going to run away now. Fine. It landed beside its feet, so... And it didn't break. Fantastic. Thank you. Right. Shoot the nearest deer. I can shoot you from a crouch. Okay. So, we had to pull the trigger, but... It was better than starving, I guess. Right, let's get that sorted while everyone's running around. Take some meat, get ourselves back to the house, and get this deer meat curing so that we can... 1 hour. We're getting hungry and tired while we're doing this. Ooh, we're getting very hungry. Okay, we're now starving. But we're not moving too slowly, so let's get ourselves going. Should shoot another deer on the way and get it on the way back. 5% cooked meat seems like way too much, I think. Yeah, the idea that you can get intestinal parasites is going to be interesting. Although they've been changing the balance on that over the last couple of hot fixes, they've been making some changes. So I'm not quite sure what the percentages are right now. Damn. So I should chase one of these towards the house and pop it off so that I can get it quickly and get the skin when I come back. Yeah, drag the deer inside. At least I know there's lots of deer to hand, which is great. So I won't starve straight away. Now that's the radio tower we're going to go and investigate later, once we're a little bit better fed. How is everyone doing anyway? I feel like I've been away for ages, and it's actually like other people have been away, and it's only been like, 5 days or 4 days or whatever, and I'm like, oh my god, it's been so long. I wonder how everyone is doing. I feel like I've been cut off from everybody. You know you're addicted to Twitch when? No wolves around. I hear animal spawns are a little bit more random now, so you get wolves in places you didn't know there were wolves before, and deer seem to spawn in larger groups, but I wonder if that's because you can't eat predator meat as much now, so they've done a little bit of balance changing. Some nice tweaks to the graphics, a few little bits and pieces. The Week of Darkness. Sleep tight, dear. And we start yawning. Okay, let's get ourselves in. Let's get... Oh, these are all the wolf pelts. Awesome. They'll be handy for repairing the thingy. Oh, it's going to take so long to get used to this inventory system. No, not that button, not that button. That button. There we go. Everywhere I go, I make a murder floor. Oh, you're already cured, aren't you? Yeah, you are. As is that one. Yes. Wish I could have M&Ms. I wish I could have M&Ms. I like M&Ms. Okay, so we need to get ourselves cooking. Now we could use the oven and cook like normal folk, or we could pick up some sticks as well from here. Actually, I might try pulling out a brand and see what it's like. Yeah, let's go do some cooking in the kitchen. Oh, I'm stuck on something. What am I stuck on? I must start breaking up these chairs as well for reclaimed wood. At least that's one thing the torches do. Because you use reclaimed wood, it gives you a reason to like break furniture up and stuff in the first place, which you didn't really have before. 98% chance to start a fire. Right, let's get a fire going. Oh, you're allergic to peanuts. Yeah. I mean, you could have the non-peanutty ones, but they are made in the same factory, so depending on how allergic you are, that could be a real problem. A friend of mine at work is allergic to peanuts, and basically everyone in the office has stopped eating anything with peanuts in it whenever we can avoid it, because he's quite allergic. I think they were heads, Bennett. I think. I picked them as heads. I'll go out and check in a moment, actually. Let me just put a bit of wood on the fire, and then I will go out and check. I'm going to add coal to that anyway, so I'll give it a minute to burn up. Walk around and out the door. Highly allergic. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, no, that's a real problem because they stick blooming peanut oil in everything as well, depending on obviously where in the world you live. But yeah, they tend to stick peanut. Cattail heads. So cattail head told me I couldn't eat it, that I could use it as a tinder plug, but couldn't eat it, which is kind of annoying because it was like a staple part of my diet, emergency diet. Yes, exactly. So welcome to my crib. Hello everyone, welcome to my crib. And here is the murder floor and the reserve murder floor. And if you come on through to the kitchen, you can find the dark kitchen filled with broken furniture. I like to keep it kind of rustic, you know, kind of lived in feel. Okay, let's do some cooking. Let's do some cooking. So, I am starving, but I'm going to eat this meat the moment I get it. And we'll see if I can catch some intestinal parasites. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. I keep pressing the tab key and it doesn't do anything. Food. Eat. That'll give us enough calories to cook with. Okay, can we add the coal? Can. See, this is the Take brand. So, instead of a torch, we have this. Which I guess we can swing? Oh, no, I just dropped it on the ground. Stephen sets his house on fire. Equip it. Ah, okay. Can I put it back in the fire? That's the question. No. Oh, okay. That is interesting. I don't know. Fair enough. Right, let's get some more food cooking. Supposedly they're working to engineer peanut plants that are allergen free. That would be awesome. That would be awesome, awesome. I tell you, what's it called? Anaphylactic shock? I mean, if we could possibly stop that being a thing, that would be fantastic. Can we add Let's add more sticks. I know, we're tired. Cook more food. So we're hungry again, but we've got some food cooked. We're going to get all this food cooked up. We're going to get ourselves some drink, and then we're going to test out the sleeping mechanic, because that's... Oh, we've got lots of water, so no need to worry about that. We're going to test out the sleeping mechanic, because that's the big thing that's annoying the heck out of everybody I know. You're fine with deer and rabbit. Ah, okay, cool. It's just predator meat, which is, guess a thing. I suppose that they want you to stop just shooting a bear or a wolf and hibernating. That's seems to be what they've kind of tried to change. Oh, pardon me. They've already made meat in the lab. So I see how it's going. Allergen-free food sounds super cool. Yeah, absolutely. There's so many cool things coming along from the food point of view, particularly from the how do we feed a large amount of people with in an efficient way, in a resource efficient way. Right, let's have a look. Okay, we're drained, dehydrated, ravenous. We're all the things, basically. So let's eat. And this idea of all food in the world decays is going to make it interesting as well. Although I think they've slightly tweaked the... See, now I can't take a torch out, which is like my favorite thing to do once I had... made a fire, was use the last 25 minutes to get a torch, which was the best thing ever. Alright, let's have a cup of tea. Very important.
Place to rest.
Yes, the sleeping mechanic. I hate it. Just let me sleep. Yeah, that's the thing. I know what they're trying to do, the whole, you know, stop people doing the hibernating thing. But at the same time, it's just... I get the idea, and it's trying to make you keep a sleep cycle, so you can't just sleep and get up and sleep and get up and, you know... But the idea that you can't lie in bed for an extra few hours. Have they met any, I don't know, human beings? We have an amazing ability to stay in bed whenever we want. Oh, I forgot to put the food in the fridge. Can I get there without bumping into all the furniture? Fridge. Put the meat in the fridge. Start using containers a bit more to store our food. Oh, we're good. Okay, so we see now. This is the thing. They had 3 rest buttons originally. They had a rest until you wake up, like rest until you're fully recuperated. They had a pass the time and rest button. They've gotten rid of the rest until you wake up button because you can do basically the same thing with the rest button. So now what we can do is we're pretty tired. So what we can do is what time of day is less than 1 hour of daylight left. This is the problem. If you go to sleep when it's still a bit early, instead of staying up mending your clothes and making tinder plugs and all that jazz, you will just wake up. So I can try and rest for like 8 hours, for example. I'm just going to do it anyway, even though I know I'm going to be dehydrated when I wake up. It'll probably wake me up in the middle of the night, which has been annoying the hell out of some friends of mine. They keep waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yep. I am now fully rested. I tried to sleep for 8 hours. That's all. 8 hours. And it woke me up after... I don't know. 6? Okay, press this button. So that's going to get... I think that's going to get annoying for folks. And there might be other ways of tweaking the mechanic. But the idea that you can't sleep until dawn, even if they wanted to avoid people hibernating in the middle of the day, that might be the solution. You can sleep until you're rested or sunrise, whichever is, you know, furthest away kind of thing. And that way, you wouldn't have all this, now I'm up in the middle of the night. And of course, while I'm up in the middle of the night, I'm burning calories, wasting energy, wasting fuel, which of course is the idea, but it's kind of annoying. Nope, not that one. That one. So you'll end up with people sitting up in the middle of the night, eating steaks at 2 o'clock in the morning, because, well, they've nothing else to do with their time. Let's eat both steaks. have another drink. But see, now because I'm not tired, normally I would go back to sleep for a couple of hours. Ooh, telomere lengthening. Ooh. Gosh, my chat is full of the science today, and here I am like blah, 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 blah. I should just be reading my chat. I shouldn't be playing at all. I should be just paying attention to the chat room. Rest until dark, then sleep out the night. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think that seems to be the thing. It's stay up for a bit, past the time. Now, instead of passing the time, I'd probably be inclined to repair my clothes and organize my stuff. But I guess there's a slightly different calorie usage there. So if I stay up all night sewing, that's going to take up more calories than past the time, 2 or 3 hours. But now, of course, here I am, rested and, you know, warm and happy in the middle of the night, which is kind of accurate for me, actually, but there you go. Oh, I carried an extra rifle with me the whole way. Why did I do that? Remind me to put that down. Let's see. That doesn't need repairs yet. Actually, all my clothes are in pretty good nick. I do want to make the deerskin trousers before we go up or go in search of Timberwolf Mountain, certainly. So now I try the pass the time button. Let's try that. Where's that gone? Where is that button? Here? No, no. Where? Oh, do I have to click on the bedroll? Chair. Oh, where's my bed gone? Ah, bedroll. Ah, okay. So, pass the time for an hour. I'm just going to pass an hour. See, so I lost a chunk of calories by passing the time, which is not as cool as being able to just sleep in, but I guess it makes sense why they did it that way. Bedroll. So if I want to pass 2 hours, Twizzes along. So it's kind of like sleeping, but see, I'm losing. Also, I guess if you were sick, you'd continue to lose condition even when resting, or like passing the time, if you know what I mean, rather than resting. So now I am thirsty again. Cool. Thanks for the link, Sess. You need to go extra rifle to maintain the murder floor. Yes, that is true. I do need the extra rifle for the murder floor. Crafting in the earlier hours, cabin fever could be a drag. Yeah, exactly. Although they have tweaked the cabin fever now, and you get a period of grace when you start, depending on what mode you're in. I think if you're in Pilgrim mode, you never get cabin fever. And if you're in Voyager mode, you get like 25 days before you can get cabin fever. A sanity mechanic would be interesting. Although I think, personally, I think there is... It's a question of tone. It kind of works in Don't Starve because of the style of the game. The worry is they'd just make a hames of it, and it wouldn't feel like a sort of a, you know, any sort of mental illness or mental condition so much as a really weird game mechanic. And I'm not sure. Cabin fever kind of works, I guess. It keeps you from staying inside. But the idea of, for example, getting lonely, and there's nothing you can do about it. Maybe that's the solution. Once they bring in puppies, then they can bring in that. Because as long as I can treat sad, lonely Stephen with a pug, that would be fine. But if there's no treatment, then I don't want it. 2 large bedrooms, bathroom, one on each floor, backyard. Does it have a murder floor? Oh yes, absolutely. The murder floor adds 10% to the value of the property. What time of day is it? 13 hours of daylight left. Oh, okay. So it is daytime again. Right, let's put the rifle down. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Right. Let's drop you. So you actually may even be at least semi-loaded. Wall-mounted cannon pointing down at people. Can I attach it to like the fireplace thing? I can put it on the sofa. I can put it on the sofa, can I? Yes, I can. Sweet. I will promptly forget it is there. Okay, how are we doing in terms of weight? Sort of like Don't Starve, maybe less cartoonish. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think they could probably tweak... cabin fever to make it work that way. Yeah, I don't mean to be carrying all this stuff, but you know me, I'm always lugging lots of stuff around. I seem to be determined. I think it's an old habit. I'm a hoarder in a lot of games, and I end up carrying everything just in case I need it, and I don't need it. You know, I'll never use half the stuff I gather, and I end up carrying it around with me anyway. Okay, we don't need to repair our clothes, so we're just gonna put that away. We're okay in terms of condition. We're okay in terms of weight. We're a little bit over. Um, hmm. See, I want to go and try and hit something with the bow. Let's give it another run. Oh, damn it, chair. I'm going to break up that chair just to get it out of my way. And thank you for the, do you mean to have two souls? That's the kind of thing I need. Someone to point out, by the way, you realize you're carrying a kitchen sink with you. Oh, okay. I wonder if the wind affects the arrow flight. That would be cool. Feels like -18. Oh, wow, look at that. Look how fast that's dropping. That's less than ideal. I just want to see how close the nearest deer friend is. Probably over that way, actually. Don't break a leg, don't break a leg, don't break a leg. Here's the other thing. If you run around now, you're going to tire yourself out. You could be exhausted and need to sleep at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then you wake up at midnight, fully rested. Scarf is coming along. It'll be time to finish soon. Awesome. It's going to be so cool when it's finished, Sky. No dear friends on this side of the hill. Aww. Look at my cool footprints though, they're so much better looking. I don't know if you guys can see the, you can actually see boot tread in the feet now. They look totally different. Actually, I want to try and go around that as well at some point. See if there's anything on that hill. So yeah. Weather is kind of rubbish. We're not that cold, but could be better. I might just go and shoot another deer and get it out of the way because I really want to get working on those pants. If we kill a deer every day, get the skin curing, or kill 2 or 3 deer right now, get the skins curing, then I can do some exploring while they cure. I'm walking into a headwind. Why? I don't know. They're also affected by wind, I think. Ooh, awesome. That'd be kind of cool to check out. I must try that. Let's just let me get myself out of the... These icicles are new as well, aren't they? Those look new. I don't remember icicles hanging off everything like that. Is that just me misremembering, or are those new? Give us a second to just check my... Cold, slightly tired, slightly hungry. I'm going to go and shoot one more deer. I'm working on the next painted cabinet door, Stephen, getting it drawn out now. Oh, awesome. You're going to do it in acrylics again? Or I guess I assume that makes sense since you did the first one in acrylic. It really did look like those ink pencils that Suzanne uses. It had a kind of a similar, I don't know, not color, but sort of level of vibrancy. But yeah, it looks awesome. What are you doing on the other door? Is it going to be Kingdom Hearts or something else? Or oh, we're tired now. Look at us. By this stage, it will be too cold to actually skin the deer. We'll be freezing in the wind. Yeah, look, getting cold. Oh wow, look, there they are. I wonder if you can stay hidden and get close enough, or if you stay crouching, will they let you get really close? This weather is awful. Serial killer? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's just try crouch walking as much as we can and see how close it will let us get. The wind has died down a bit now. Yeah, it's not so bad. So let's just see. Oh wow, look, we're getting real close. So, can I make that shot? I probably have to aim up a certain amount. That's why I need the... problem is, the moment I stand up, if it's not grazing, the moment I stand up, it'll bolt. To stand up, draw, aim, and loose. Look at this. It's like a... If I use the gun, this is no problem at all. Okay. Stand up, draw... Oh, git. Don't you... Oh. This is cool, though. I've never used this before. Yeah, exactly. I'm sneaking up covered in wolf skin. The hilarious thing, of course, is he runs away from me after I fire a sharp stick at him. And then he proceeds to, you know, give me the chance to shoot him again. I'm good. I'm good. Chill. Chill. It's all good. Chill. 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 No. 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 Seriously, it's tempting to just break out the firearm and just be like, bang, 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 bang. Get this work done. Yeah, let's crouch. See if I can get him to... Where'd he go? That one? That's why I need to practice on the target. Yeah, I'm aware of the numbness. This is my last chance with this one. See, how far can I throw an arrow? Oh. Oh, it went off to the side as well. Oh, that one broke. Where did that other arrow go, though? Oh, can we get it? Look. Ah, no. Arrow in a tree. Not gonna get it. Where did that other arrow go? Gosh darn it. So I've lost one arrow to a tree. I need to get it somewhere where it can't run anywhere. I just chase this deer around. Ooh, that's a different sound effect. That was much more hoofs on something hard, so it must be running on the ice. Oh, it was running across the bridge, so it made a different sound. I'm at risk of hypothermia. All right then. Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, yes. I know my condition is dropping, but we're just gonna pop this deer. Oh, who keeps walking behind cover. This deer is trolling me. See, I'm so tempted. I just want to bag one with the arrow. I really do. Oh, this is so tempting. It's just like, I know I should use the rifle. I know I'm getting cold, but I'm just like, ooh, I'll try one more time. Git. I couldn't have gotten much closer. I'm heading back to the house anyway, so we're in the right place to stalk him towards the house. There you go, run towards the house, and then drop. Keep running, run towards the house. Yep, keep running straight towards the house. Do me the favor of dropping dead beside the house. Yep, that's it, keep going. No, bit back that way. No, keep going, no. Too far. Where are you going? Oh, it's gotten past the house. Gone out the back.
I think I need to lay down.
Yep. Oh man, how far is it going to get away? Yeah, he's bleeding all right, but he's moved so quickly. I think I can still hear him running. There's the blood trail. Okay. Have you dropped dead yet? Because all I want is your hide, which I can get quickly, and I can then recover. Is that you? Oh, you are kidding. Yeah, that's him. Alright, all the way off into the lower orchard. We'll come back from later. Yes, once more with feeling, just like the Buffy song. So, hunting, day 1. Less successful than we'd hoped. There I was thinking I'd take on a bear sometime this episode. Right, let's get ourselves inside. Couple of you for tinder. I've got sticks to make arrows with though, so there's that. That's good. But I've lost an arrowhead. That's the problem. I lost an arrowhead to that tree. I might try and see if I can get up to it, select it at some point. I'm going to break up that chair because it's getting in the way all the time. Have some of that. Okay, at least we're warming up okay. Eat 800 plus eat plus another 700. Okay, so our calories are good. Let's drink. Oh, hey JA, how's it going? Thank you very much for the host. Yes, come back, dear. I just want to wear your skin. Exactly, don't run away. Now, the question is, oh, hang on, there's a thought. If you don't want to go asleep with 10 hours of daylight left, you could drink lots of coffee. That's a solution, right? I'm just going to recuperate a little bit. I don't want to recuperate too much. Meat stays fresh in the fridge. I think it stays fresh. Cooked meat stays fresh longer inside a container. I don't know if the type of container matters. Mostly I just go with the fridge because it's, you know, it kind of makes sense. I can come in from outside and grab food on my way in pretty immediately. Now, that's the chair that's always giving me trouble. Nope, not that. Turn off that. Then click on the chair. Then break it down. Break it down. We'll be back properly in a bit. Just wanted to set up the host before I shut down my computer. Oh, cool. Oh, of course, you're probably getting into bed, aren't you? Okay, so we've broken down the chair that's been giving us trouble. That's good. We're still tired, but we're not super tired, and I think we're gonna hold off. I'm gonna go and see if I can find that that deer. The weather's gone a bit bad outside. You can hear it though. But yeah, so far the update is interesting. There's a little bit of inventory change, a little bit of sort of UI change, but nothing too disruptive. The resting thing is going to take some getting used to. Was it this way I followed it? No, it was the other. It was the lower orchard, wasn't it? Yeah, off down to the lower orchard. Let's go find that deer. It was definitely past the car and down this way. So, I've never been this close to that radio tower actually, so this is kind of a good chance to get an idea of what's going on over there and have a look. Okay. Let's see. Oh, bunnies as well. Where did you go, dear? Where did you go? You were gonna drop dead sooner or later. Where did you go? Yeah, that is true. I haven't broken an ankle as often as I would have expected to with all this running over uneven ground. The deer ran off here somewhere. If anyone sees it, shout, but I'm just gonna wander up this hillside because I can get a better look.
Tired.
Kitten Pie would like everyone to know life is tragic and oh, and no one loves her. Aww. Oh no. But we do loves her. How do we let her know? Okay, no sign of a deer that way. Where did you go? Where did you go, my dear? No, no, no. Also, I don't see any blood, but I'm assuming after a little bit of time, the blood drips start to get covered over with snow. Don't tell me I wasted a bullet. And an arrow. Because shooting the tree high up counts as wasting an arrow, I guess. And we are getting tired now. Ooh, bear. Okay, bear cave. So, bear cave is not where we're going. Let's not do that, shall we? Ooh. So, no sign of the deer. Did not let the living room and everything, including the jungle gym. Absolutely. Yeah, her treatment is just terrible. You should be taken to, like, the kitty police and reported. Absolutely. How very dare you? The police department. Ooh, that was bad. And... oh, still no sign of the deer. Yeah, that deer is gone. Definitely ran in this direction. Are you a stick? You're a stick. Give me the stick. Nope. It definitely ran in this direction, but unfortunately it looks like I have pun jail. Pun jail for me. Okay, I know I'm tired. I'm just going to quickly run and check over here just in case the deer is like over this side of the thingy. Got a long way for an animal that had a bullet in its leg.
Tired.
Trunk is empty, nothing in there. Okay. Oh, hello, bunny rabbit. What are you doing? I mean, technically, I could shoot you right now and start my woolly mittens collection, but that seems like cheating. Yeah, that seems like cheating. This poor bunny is just glitched out. We don't want to cheat shooting glitched out bunnies. That doesn't seem fair at all. Hopefully when I leave, he'll be able to unglitch as he despawns. Yeah, I could get him with the bow. Exactly, I could get him with the bow, but it doesn't seem fair somehow. It's not his fault he's stuck standing still. Peer pressure. Peer pressure. No, I wouldn't feel right shooting a poor bunny who's just trying to run on the spot into an invisible wall. Oh, hello, Kafasan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the follow. We went looking for a deer that we shot and got away, so we're just making our way back home now for a rest. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go out and shoot some deer tomorrow. I could put the glitched bunny out of its misery. That is an interesting way of looking at it. Darn, I didn't think of it that way. That would have been at least a start on my bunny mittens. We'll come back tomorrow, and if it's still there, still glitched, we'll put it out of its misery. Finally, a target I can actually hit with the bow and arrow. Yeah, I should have put a snare up nearby to see if he ends up in it. Actually, I am interested as to whether the snare is an area of effect weapon, or whether you have to have a rabbit get very, very close to it, or whether if you put it down roughly near a rabbit spawn, it's a percentage chance. So I could put a snare down nearby, and even though I know he can't move around, he might still end up in it by accident, if you know what I mean. Right, let's get ourselves... Let's go through the window. That's it, Stephen. Let's go in the window. Let's get ourselves inside. We are exhausted. Finally, we might actually be able to sleep. Let's get some food out of the fridge. How are we doing for calories, actually? Probably alright, actually. We'll just take the one. Thirsty, hungry. Let's check our clothing situation since we were wandering around in the wind. Nope, everything's good. So let us get ourselves into bed. Eat first, drink first, and I might take another quick look at my inventory just to see if I can get a couple of other things out, get the weight down a bit. 2,182 calories, so we're okay. Ete police, absolutely. Bit of wood for the fire, should we need it. Although at the moment we've got loads of water, so we don't actually need any of the firewood yet. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, what else are we carrying? We might be able to... Those are okay, always good to have with us. I should actually repair my bedroll as well, my spare bedroll. I want to make sure that that doesn't get... Because this one is in pretty good nick, but the other one could do with some repairs. I'll repair that before I sleep, just to waste a little bit more time. Snares work best overnight. You will never see a bunny get snared. Ah, okay, cool. So yeah, I should really put a snare down near where that bunny is, and or I can go and put him out of his misery with the arrow. Let's just quickly repair that bed sheet. Thank you for the info, Edward. Appreciate it. Repair. Select. I think once I get used to the radial menu, I think it'll actually be a nicer way of getting in and out of some of the stuff. I mean, you've still got the old menu essentially behind it, but I think once I get used to using it, this will be a nice change. And some of the minor graphical tweaks look quite nice. I love the ice. That's pretty awesome. Right, let's see if we can do a 6-hour sleep, which will put us into darkness by 4 hours. We can get up and drink and stuff and check our tiredness. Okay, so we're still tired, which is good. The weather is crummy outside, so we can't tell how long is left, but we'll drink and we'll have a midnight steak or a 3 a.m. steak. And then we shall try resting again. If I can find my bedroll in the dark. There it is. Let's try 4 more. There's no way it's going to let us rest for 4 more hours, this new thingy. Oh, hey, Nissan, welcome to the stream. Hello. How's it going? It woke us up, didn't it? Yeah, it woke us up. So we are now fully rested, but we are hungry again. And it's making us hang out in the dark. I do wonder if this trick still works. Although it's really not worth it. You might as well just waste the lantern fuel and just use the thing and go to the fridge quickly. Oh, we're also running low on food. That's the other downside of this waking up in the middle of the night malarkey. I wonder if we can craft a snare with what we've got. We might have supplies to craft a snare. Nope, don't want to pick it up. I'll turn off my thingy, thank you. Right, so we're still hungry. This is the thing, we're now awake in the middle of the night, using up calories just for the sake of using up calories. It does kind of maybe suggest that you should try and, you know, stay awake as long as you possibly can. And, you know, literally only lie down when you can't keep your little survivor eyes open anymore. I might also have to stop wasting fuel, because if I'm going to start having to make torches using lantern fuel. What do I have any scrap metal there? No. No. Have a quick look in the tin outside. Can't remember what the kind of takes some of the mystery out of them. No, I'd be curious as to how they actually work from a game's perspective. I would be curious as to how they actually function. Because I kind of get, I get sort of the idea, but I don't know how it works in practice. Let's just nip around, pop in here. I really shouldn't be wasting this much lantern fuel, but hey ho. We do what we do. Right, now I can put it out. Oh, no. Click on the workbench. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, you can still make these things at the table as well. Actually, there's a question. Can you make this from the... No, you can't make a snare. There's 3 spaces, though. Ooh, it'll be interesting to see what they use them for. So we can make this... Oh, reclaimed wood. Ah, I left the reclaimed wood upstairs. Let me break up something. Find a thing to break up. Over there, chair. Oh, I should have put my torch out before doing that. Oh well, not to worry. This is good though, lots more uses for reclaimed wood. Begin crafting. Let's just keep an eye on this. Less than 1 hour of darkness left. Ah, cool. What I might do is make a couple of these, then take a quick cat nap upstairs just to get myself ready to go. How many do I need? Why don't I put down 3? We'll call it 3. Going good. I'm trying to survive and find Mystery Lake, but it's not going good so far. Oh, tell me about it. Sometimes that's the thing. If you don't look at maps, which I don't, you can spend a long time just trying to find a place. You know it's out there somewhere, but you have no idea where it is. I refuse to look at like area maps and stuff. I don't want to know, because that's part of the fun, is the getting lost. But I can imagine it can get very frustrating very quickly. Oh, let's get ourselves back inside again. No. Extinguish, thank you. Okay. So, I'm going to drop the guts back down here on the floor, on the murder floor. Let's drop that. And we're going to put the metal in this container. Just to get it out of our inventory. There it is. I'll keep those on me just for the moment. Wolves are stalking me. Oh yeah, the wolf behavior has changed. I like the idea of the curiosity, the sort of the wolf that's not quite sure if it wants to attack you. It's not quite sure, but it'll follow you for a while and see what you do, which I kind of like. I don't like that they're not afraid of fire on the ground anymore. That scares me. So the traps work on RNG. The actual rabbits you see do nothing unless you shoot one. When you place a snare in a location near rabbits, you must wait 12 hours, enter a door, pass time somehow. The game then does a dice roll. Ah, okay. So because I know where that rabbit is, it's a rabbity area. So if I put one down where I see rabbits, I know that at least one rabbit's going to spawn there. Cool. Does it matter if... what was I going to say? Does it matter if there's only one rabbit in the area, if you know what I mean? Do you get more dice rolls if there are more rabbits, if you know what I mean? If it's an area where you've seen 2 or 3 rabbits, like Jackrabbit Island, rather than one rabbit in a field on its own. That's a curious thing. Where did we see that rabbit? He was over by the bridge, wasn't he? Ah, I see. So there's a rabbit. This is a rabbity area. Let's go see if the other one is still... Ugh. Let's go see if the other one is still struggling to run against... See, this is definitely a rabbity place. So we know we can put down a snare here in a rabbity place and hopefully get one. Now, how do we do that? Aha! There we go, that's one snare down. Does it matter how far apart you place them then? Surely it doesn't matter then if I place them all on top of each other. Okay, so there's 3 snares near the bridge at the bottom. Let's see if that rabbit is still doing its thing over here and in need of rescue. I think it was running up against somewhere around here, wasn't it? So no need to rescue the rabbit. Was he stuck on one of these bits? Oh, I smacked my lips. Ah, my character smacked their lips because they're getting thirsty or peckish. That's cool. I did check the thingies, didn't I? I did, unfortunately. I've already been here. Okay. If some rabbit locations have better rods versus other rabbit locations. Okay. I guess if it's got rabbits, you've got those odds. And if it's got many rabbits, who knows? But if it's got no rabbits, you've got no chance at all, which probably makes sense, I would imagine. You can't just drop them down anywhere that's handy. So we know there's a bear up there, but we're actually looking to get ourselves another couple of deer. So what I'm going to do is, I love the new ice. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so nice looking. And there seems to be more like weeds and grass around a little bit as well. Just a little bit more detail. I also think the trees have had a bit of extra work. The branches look slightly higher resolution. I actually don't play this on ultra settings because I wanted to make sure that, with the streaming, it doesn't, I don't push anything too far and reduce the quality at the streaming end. But it sure as hell looks good here, And the color lighting has changed again. They've tweaked the lighting again. They've definitely done something to it. The deer! He ran back to roughly where he was shot by the looks of it. Or is that the body? No, I shot him in the field over there. That was where he was originally hanging out when I chased him. That must be the body I did earlier on then. Aww. Oh, hang on. Ah, he saw me. If there's one, there's more. Use 3 snares, catch 1 to 3. Use 4 snares, there's a good chance 1 snare will be break or lost. Oh, okay, so I did 3, so we got lucky by chance then. Okay, cool. Are you... Oh, you are the deer. Look, it is the deer. Because we grabbed all the stuff from the other one. Let's see how long we're going to be out here for. It's cold and all, but 3 hours. Dunno. Chance. I don't know how much heat bonus it'll give us, but it might make enough of a difference. We might just do a little bit. I think you can cancel out now as well, so if you see your condition dropping. Aw, come on, little fire. You can do it. Come on, little fire. You can do it. Go on, fella. There you go. Good job. Good job, fire. Well done. Aw. Okay, so we've got a little bit of heat on this. How fast will this defrost, I wonder? Because if it gets to 50%, it's a lot quicker to harvest, but I don't think... Yeah, let's just stand beside it. So see, our heat's going right back up. So I reckon we take the hide, which is what we want. Oh, thank you, Nissen, for following. Thank you very much. Absolutely. You're very welcome here, of course. I agree with the map thing. I have the same thing with the spawning area. I don't want to spawn in Mystery Lake. I want to spawn randomly. Yeah, that's exactly it. I like to try the random spawns myself. The only reason I think I would spawn in a specific area is if I was, I don't know, I want to go and do a particular, challenge or story. I want to do a particular thing. Oh, hey, Seeker. How's it going? Thanks for popping in. I think I do. JA's going to sleep. Good night, JA. Have a good one.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Are you heading off to sleep as well, Sue? Ah. Okay. I'm going to leave the rest of this here then. Get myself back to the farmhouse. Darn, I had a break time video to play. But Anne Lynn isn't here. I wanted to make sure that both Sky and Dan Lynn were in the chat before I played the video. Ah. Oh, you were saying goodnight to Anyans. Okay. Well, I'll probably have to go and tuck her in then, so. Oh.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Come on. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get the deer hide on the ground. We'll get ourselves some food. We'll get ourselves some water, and we'll have a sleep. Ah, shame Ann Lynn isn't here. Maybe I'll just play the video anyway. I can always play it again later. It's like Seeker turns up and I was like, oh my god, Seeker, hello! And she's like, I only meant to lurk. I didn't mean to be here. I wanted to lurk quietly in the corner, but nobody will let me. Where are we? Right, let's get ourselves into the front room just so we can see what we're doing. Let's have a look. Oh, hungry, thirsty, all the things. Right, let's eat that. We can cook these up later. I'm going to put them in the fridge for the moment. Like that. Might have a little nap and see how we're getting on. And I need to get back out and get the rest of that deer, although it's already frozen, so there's no rush. It'll be okay for a while. Oh, the fridge is now empty? Oh dear. Ah, I can hear Sue outside opening the doors, so she is on her way to bed. Right, so still kind of hungry. Maybe I should cook up a couple of steaks just to have them to hand. Oh, and I need to put the deer skin down. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, you get up in the morning and one of the things you have to do is go and pee. That would be fantastic. Or you drink too much coffee and you've got to go and pee. That would be kind of amusing. Okay, drop these here so that they can join the murder floor. 37% though, it's coming along. So we do need to do some cooking. I am going to cook some food. And then once we've got some food, we will have a small sleep, go back out, get the rest of that deer. Reclaimed, stick. Nope, not a pry bar. Reclaimed. That tail, piece of coal.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Since we have the food with us, we can just make a fire here. We don't need to go out to the kitchen. I gotta go get food at Tim's. Anyone want coffee? Exactly, and then we'll all need to pee. I wonder if the graphics look all fancy. Yeah, JA, there's been a slight change, all right. Some of the graphics definitely seem to have improved. There's just slightly higher resolution versions of some of them. The trees have changed, a few other bits and pieces. Oh, could you imagine you need to pee and you're like, I need to pee, but I also want to shoot this thing, but I really need to pee. So much fun you can have with basic bodily functions in games. Right, let's see. Let's cook up this. How much time is it going to take to cook? We'll get 2 cooked with the time we have then by the looks of it. Or you feel a lot warmer when you... Could you imagine if you ignore the peeometer and you're standing there and you're like, and then you suddenly go, well, I'm not cold anymore, and then it does freeze, and then you feel really uncomfortable. Yeah, exactly, and suddenly you've got frostbitten bits. Okay, we have had some food. We're going to need to keep an eye on our water as well because we're going to start to get lower on that now. 8 hours of daylight left, but we're very, very tired, so I'm going to grab a couple of hours sleep. Just enough so we can get back out, get the deer, take care of the last of that, come back, cook up some food, have a sleep, and start fresh in the morning. How's the weather, I wonder? Right, let's get back outside and leave farmhouse. Just love this location. The fact that you're inside and it's kind of quiet and you could look out just look at this game. Now, where was that deer? Oh, it was around this way, wasn't it? Oh, don't run over too many hills. Where was that deer? Which way to the river? Was it this way? Yeah, this way. Okay. So did you lose your lifetime experience of not dying, or did that carry over? Yeah, no, it's the same. It's the same game. So it's carried over. Luckily, it didn't break anything as well. There were a couple of people whose games did get broken by the patch, so they brought in a hotfix to fix it, but I'm not sure if that fixed it for the people whose games had already been slightly borked. Get down this hill. Why am I yawning already? I had like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. Perfectly acceptable catnap. I know I'm running, but still. Come on. Look at that though. They've definitely increased the snow draw distance as well. It's drawing much further away than it used to. Generally, it's just a bit of a graphics overhaul without changing the style, which is quite nice because I like the way it looks. You know what I mean? I like the visual style.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Yep, yes you are. We're gonna get cold. We're gonna do this first. 49 minutes. Getting tired. Actually, we're perfectly warm. Sweet. I expected that to be our problem. Tempted to shoot him now. Try once more with the bow and arrow.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
There's almost a certain amount of you should probably just stay and let them come to you. I wonder if you come at them from behind, do they see you stand up? Because a lot of the time they see me stand up and they get the heck out of dodge. Ah! The moment I stand up, they run for it. Right, let's head for the hills. I've shot a bear with a broken window at that location. 1 bullet headshot. Ooh, nice. And of course it can't get at you because you're inside. I assume it couldn't get through the door and hit you. I was thinking I might shoot it and hide in the tractor.
I'm so tired. I just lay down.
I know. We'll get home soon. We'll get home soon. Any minute now. We must go and check on our rabbits as well. They're in the lower field, aren't they? So, over there. Oh look, he's come back, the cheeky person. They've also changed the sound effects just a little as well. There's a different snow crunch sound. I don't know how well you guys can hear it. There's definitely more snow compressing underfoot noise than there used to be. Okay, we are back indoors. Right, we are exhausted, but we have some cooked food on us, don't we still? No cooked food on us. Okay, fridge as let's take whatever meats were soft. Okay, we'll put this stuff in here. I'm going to cook these two before sleep. Just so that we have something in our tummies before we go to bed. Yeah, it would be nice to try and draw the bear back towards the house. I guess if I miss, he'll only end
Come
up
on,
running
little
back
fire.
to his cave anyway. I love that. Come on, little fire, you can do it. Do it for the team. Oh, my tea is frozen cold. Ugh. Okay, 25 minutes. We need to get a little bit more. Now we can cook up the 2 steaks. Look, moldy venison. It's 50% health, it's moldy, even though we just took it out of an animal. Look. So now it'll be like, freshly cooked. I'm actually deliberately letting myself get really tired so that I don't have to deal with the whole wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Hey, Momo, welcome to the stream. Hello. That's so convenient as well. Call me this. It saves me going, and messing up your name horribly. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We are just getting used to the new update. Trying not to wake up in the middle of the night and all that jazz. So we're trying to sort of wait until we get quite tired before we go to sleep. We're exhausted now. I reckon we'll have 2 hours of daylight left. So I reckon we'll try and see if it'll let us sleep for 6. I could just pass the time, but yeah. I pass the time at the start, pass the time at the end. It's much of a muchness. Except I'll be slightly more rested if I do it at the start. Let's see. 47 days. Actually, that's cool. We're coming up on the 50-day mark. So we're still tired after the 6 hours, so it will let us go back to sleep, which is great. Let's have a drink. Ooh, elderberry cider. Tasty. Let's eat some steak. I guess it'll let us eat most of it, maybe? Yep, cool. All of it. Right, let's rest for another, say, 4 hours. See if it'll let us get through. Yeah, it is kind of handy. It is kind of handy to have sort of a, here's how you pronounce my name. Because sometimes usernames make lots of sense to one person in one place, but in another country it's pronounced slightly differently and all that sort of stuff. So no harm in telling somebody, because, makes it easier for everybody. And as you say, same goes with pronouns. If there's, pronoun usage, I tend to stick with they by default if I don't know. But yeah, nothing wrong with being told. Okay, clothing is still good, so we're okay on that. Some darkness left. I'm just going to use the lantern again, because walking around in the dark is kind of fine. Sounds like we've got some bad weather outside. We could use this time to make up some water, actually. Yeah, lantern is dying. Let's see, do we have got coal? Is that firewood? It is. Awesome. And stick. Brilliant. Let's put this out. I'm going to make up some water. I'm just going to use the time we have to get some water on the boil. Oh, dear. Oh. I keep slouching. I'm like, disappearing out of your screen. Right, let's get some water going. And I will actually take a small couple of minutes break. Go and get myself another cup of actual real world tea. Because mine is frozen solid. So, let's make ourselves some water. Let's melt up some snow. See how long it takes us to melt the 2. And we'll boil the same. Yeah, it'll be okay. Boil up the 2. Oh, okay, JA. Good night. See you tomorrow or the next day, maybe. Have a good one. How are we doing? I still got some time. I could probably, since I have the fire on, I could probably cook up some food. Let's just use the brand to help me find my way back to the fridge. Where am I putting that when I do that?
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to. We're going to have to carry it to the living room. We can do it. If I had to set anything on fire, what we do? I wish you could chuck the brand back in and it would burn like a half-used stick. That'd be good. We're going to cook up all this food. We might as well just do it while the weather is iffy. Haha, Gilb, a new challenger has appeared. No offense, buddy, but Tanya will clean your clock. I've seen her kick people up and down the screen. I might be slightly biased, though. Will we be able to cook the last bit of this on the embers? Yeah, okay, we're good. So we cooked up all our food. Our stick has burnt out. I guess we can just drop it. Nope, not that button. Light source. Nope, not that button. How do we drop this? Oh, the holster button just chucks it on the ground. Awesome. Ah, yes, another Stardew Valley addict. Yes, there are a few people who visited the stream this evening just to get a break from Stardew Valley, to give themselves a chance to go, you know, kind of relax the addiction just a little bit. Okay, so we are a little bit on the thirsty side. We're not actually that hungry, but I might as well. I keep clicking all the wrong buttons. I'm just clicking everything at the moment. We might as well. Yeah, exactly. Says is like, hey, hello, fellow addict. Hey, nothing wrong with the game is awesome. Nothing wrong with enjoying an awesome game. No. How you choose to spend hobby and entertainment time is your business and nobody else's. No judgment here. Absolutely not. Okay, I'm going to grab a small rest, not in the bathroom. I'm going to grab a small rest. Just enough to kind of take the edge off the tiredness. Because we don't need all 12 hours of daylight. You know, 10 would be fine. This is why I need 2 screens. Okay, see, now we're rested. We're okay. We're doing okay. So we're going to go and get ourselves another deer. I just wanted to double check. We need... I can't remember how many deer we actually need to make the pants. If anyone happens to remember off the top of your head, great. If not, I'll just wander downstairs. I think it's 2 or 4. I can't remember. It might be 2 skins. Let's just double check. Actually not so dark in here during the day. There's just enough light coming in that I should be able to find my way to the work table in the dark. There we are. Okay, so we need 4 rabbit pelts for the gloves. And only 2 for the deerskin boots. And 4 guts. Oh, now I can't see where I'm going. Okay, there we go. So, we have enough deerskins curing to get them on the go. I purchased both of my monitors like 3 months ago, and man, got so used. Oh yeah, absolutely. I used to have 2 monitors, but then we upgraded Sue's computer, so I gave her one of my monitors. And having only 1 monitor for a while was just like, oh, how did I ever manage with just 1 screen? And then I bought a little charity shop monitor to use as a chat screen for streaming. But it's great to have a little second monitor, even though this is a tiny little one. My chat screen is only like 17 inches. It's an old square 4:3. But it's great just to have it there for a web browser or, you know, a YouTube video while I'm doing something else. It does the job perfectly. Right, where are those bunny rabbits? Ooh. Look at that. 2 bunnies. 2 out of 4. We'll have you. Keep an eye on that. I'm off. Happy hunting. Cool, Ed. Thanks very much again for the advice and info. Can I just reset it? I have to pick it up first, maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's try that. And
This pack is getting kind
have
of
a good one, Ed. I shall catch you again sometime soon, I hope. reminds me, I must figure out how to do giveaways properly. I did a test giveaway earlier on, just to see if it was working, because I've got some Telltale game keys to give away on Wednesday. So that'll be fun. Since we're approaching the 100 followers, so I wanted to kind of maybe, you know, either mark the occasion or get close enough and give away some copies of Telltale games. There was a Humble Bundle a while ago, so I grabbed some extra keys. So if anyone wants to come along on Wednesday and maybe get a free copy of something. Cool. Right, so we need to get a couple more bunnies to make our sorry, I just keep getting distracted by how pretty the game is. We need to get a couple more bunnies to make our mittens, and then we need to get our hands on oh gosh, the wind. Of course I'm walking into the headwind. Of course, silly game. I want to go that way. I'm not out of the wind, am I? Oh, I am. Hey. Let's have a drink while we're here. Hey Bennett, we got two. We got two bunnies. I should have tried to bow and arrow him. We got two bunnies in the traps, so we only need two more, and we can start work on the mitts. And then I wanted to head back to the farmhouse, and of course a blizzard blew up from the direction I wanted to run in, so we're making our way back now. At least I thought it was the direction I wanted to run in. Yeah, there it is. So we're just gonna get ourselves back indoors out of this lovely weather. I mean, Pleasant Valley. I mean, does this look like Pleasant Valley? It totally does. There's nowhere more beautiful or pleasant. Okay, we're back inside. Right, let's have a quick look at our inventory. We got 3 bits of bunny, and we got 2 fresh rabbit thingies and a couple of extra guts, which is good because we're going to need those for... no, not that one. Murder floor, murder floor. Murder floor. Oh. Okay, so 23, 23, 23. Cured wolf, cured gut, cured wolf, cured wolf. Almost cured, almost cured. So things are coming along. Oh, and that's a cured gut, so it should go over here with the other cured stuff. It's cloth and stuff under there. So let's see. Yeah, our weight isn't too bad. Our clothes are okay. I'm just trying to get into the habit of checking because I haven't been quite as, you know, persistent about checking the state of my clothing, checking the state of my... Okay, freezer for rabbit meat uncooked. Fridge for cooked meat. And that way we'll always know where everything is. Cool, let's take one. Okay, so we are a bit tired, but it's still daytime, so I know we want to wait out the weather, but let's see, is there anything we can actually do with our time? I can't get started on any crafting yet. I'm so annoyed that I lost that arrow as well. I shot it into a tree, for those folks who are joining us. I aimed for a deer, missed, shot it high into a tree, and it's above my head and I just can't reach it because I have no hands. And I can't jump, of course, because, you know. No? Okay, so I've got some sticks for the fire, which I'm just going to pop over here. And drop that, just look after that later. So this is where we come the thing. Normally I would just sleep, you know, rest up a bit, recuperate a bit, and pass the time. But now I'm going, you know, how long will it even let me rest for? Thank God I found a place to stay for now. Oh, in game, listen, have you found a place to call home for a while? See, I'm still tired actually. It'll let me rest away a couple of hours. Cool. We'll take the advantage of that. Yes, it's weird how you shoot a bow and arrow without hands. Absolutely, and a rifle. Yeah, they're working on the first person stuff, of course, for the sort of NPC interaction and the external camera views and all that jazz. At the moment, the only time you have hands is when defending yourself from a wolf attack. Right, I don't want to rest too much, because if I rest too much, I'll be awake all night. Not the best, but I can manage. Yeah, anywhere that keeps you out of the weather for a bit and where somewhere you can sleep safely enough. Better than nowhere. I know I lived in a literally like a barn. You know those barns that have sort of they're all broken and they've got a little tiny section at the back with a little door. I lived in one of those for like, I don't know, a week and a half because like the weather was so bad I kept not being able to find out where I was going. So I ended up literally just burning firewood and trying to stay alive. I can't see my legs or feet. Yeah, what's leaving the footprints? Exactly. I'm some kind of ghost survivor. Whoa, look at that. Ah, weather. We don't need to repair our jacket yet, but once we do, once our jacket does deteriorate again, we'll be okay to repair it. We've got some pelts there. Our boots are okay too, which is good. So plan is to replace the pants and mitts with their furry equivalents, and then we will get our exploring on and try and see if we can get up to the radio tower, have a look around, and then find the way to Timberwolf Mountain, which I deliberately don't know because I don't want to spoiler it. What else have we got in here? Nothing particularly important. I can turn that into a stick. Yeah, so these things won't deteriorate anymore. Matches and stuff like that don't deteriorate anymore, which is good. So there's no point leaving matches on shelves or deliberately not touching things. They're going to decay anyway. I want to get into that silo so bad. It's a coastal house. Ah, cool. Are you on Coastal Highway then? I assume. So now instead of sleeping, I'm just going to pass the time by like looking out the window and stuff. Good stuff. If I sleep now, I'm going to end up in the middle of the darn weather. Come on, game. Actually, there's a thought. What if instead of that, what if I stand here, pass the time? What if I just stand here and bring up the... No, hang on, where's the... No, not... Oh, place the thingy outside. Nope, not that menu. Where's the pass the time menu? I have to click on a bedroll, don't I? So I have to actually put the bedroll down in order to pass the time. I won't have enough room in there. My murder floor is rather full of murder. Right, let's just go back to the living room, to our fireside bed, and pass a couple of hours of time. Just listen for the wind to change. Because I want to be just tired enough. That's changing the wind. I want to be tired enough that when it comes to it, I'll sleep. There's only 1 hour of daylight left. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, let's have a drink. Yeah, the dropping meat is kind of cool. Is the button to drop still like it's less than 1 hour of daylight left. Darn it. We're not going to get a chance to get outside and kill anything now. Yeah, oh well. We're also running low on fuel for that. I'm trying not to waste the lantern fuel anymore because now that I need it for torches. We need to be able to get torches from something else as well. Like you could get like animal fat and mix it in with the cloth so that when you light it, it burns a little better, or I don't know, something like that. Seems like it might be cool. Right, let's rest for 6. Is the button to drop distraction food still B, or was it B or R? I can't remember which one it was. See, we woke up fully rested at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, back. Eat. I have been to Desolation Point. Actually, I think we started this in Desolation Point. Because we couldn't find a hatchet, we ended up having to move on to somewhere else because we just couldn't find a hatchet, couldn't find a weapon, couldn't find a knife. So we ended up in more trouble than it was worth. We moved on to Coastal Highway, which we didn't know we were moving on to until we found the transition point, which was kind of cool. Right, so drop meat was 3. Ah, okay. I don't think I've changed it. Right, see, we're fully rested and we've got nothing to do but pass time or craft. Yeah. Don't really need any of those. It would be great if you could just pass the time by just clicking on that button rather than having to actually put your bedroll down to pass time. But I guess it makes sense. See, burned some calories, rested a bit. Bedroll. Now we've passed the time and now we can sleep it back. So you end up with combinations of past 2 hours, sleep 2 hours kind of thing. Some time left. And the weather is rubbish again. Let me guess, when they called this Pleasant Valley, they were joking, weren't they? They were taking the piss. Let's call it Pleasant Valley and everyone will want to go there. And then when they get there, they'll discover that the weather is shite all the time. Okay. Someplace. I'm not sure how to ask if you found some place there without giving it away if you didn't. Some place in Desolation Point. Let me see. What did we find in Desolation Point? We checked the whaling place, including the guy on the ledge. We checked the safe in the whaling place. We checked some of the houses, the lighthouse, a few other bits and pieces, but we didn't find like any sort of like trappers' caches or anything like that, anything special. Basically how we get all the tourists in Nova Scotia. Exactly, that's the thing. It's like, come to Pleasant Valley, visit Green Acres. And it turns out it's a wasteland filled with rain and snow. What were we doing? We were going to do a thing. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to refill my lantern. That's what I was going to do. Refuel. At least I've got a reasonable amount of fuel, so it's not the worst. Keep you. Actually, it'd be great if we could repair you. I wonder how we repair that. If we ever get to repair it. I haven't used it yet at all because the weather has been so bad. I've never had enough sunlight to really make it worthwhile. Okay. Let's see. I haven't been to it then. Ah, oh well. Well, we'll have to go back at some point. So we don't know how long this character is even going to live. So you never know. We may end up back there sooner than we think. About 000. Who knows how many hours of darkness left? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Lots of stuff. Go get some food. Have a steak. Let's go outside. So there might be a secret location or something I haven't been to. Darn. Yeah, I went through some caves. You know, found a couple of small places like that, but nothing. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's not pleasant weather at all. Oh well. I just wanted to check on my curing thingies. How are you doing? 72%. Awesome. 35%, so less awesome there, but you know, we're sort of halfway to getting something done with that. See, now is perfect time for just like tidying up your stuff. Had a rest from making a scarf, ended up making another scarf. As you do, Sky, of course. That was the perfect way to have a rest from one scarf, is to make another. There is nothing in this house for me to find at this stage that I haven't already found or picked up or left. Stuff. Oh, matches. Might as well take them now since they don't degrade anymore. And these books aren't going to degrade, but I might as well just leave them on the shelf because they're heavy. At least we've got some stuff together. Ah, dear. See, this is the problem with the resting mechanic now. I'm just like wandering around the house at night for no real reason. You are not tired. You are not tired. I am tired. What if I just want to get into bed and be warm and snuggly? Who cares if I don't be, you know, super tired? Oh, hey, Halo, how's it going? Actually, maybe this is the perfect time to take my make a cup of tea break and play that break time video I was talking about earlier. For those of you who don't know, we have a small mini game that we play where we name all of the bodies that we find. So every body we find, we name. And we now have a collection of them, and Skywise in chat is our chief archivist who keeps track of all of the bodies' names and their locations. And Anne Lynn, who unfortunately isn't here, is the person who names, at least most of the bodies are named by Anne Lynn. So we were talking about finding some way of sort of officially keeping record, and I made something yesterday for the fun. So I am going to take a couple of minutes to make a cup of tea. Since Haley's here, I might as well play it now. So bear with me a minute. Nope, that's the chat window. That's not the window we want. This is the problem. I don't usually use window capture. Nope. Bear with me a second. This is not what we wanted. Hang on one moment. Try and get this to work. Oh, you just can't get the professional streamers these days. Oh, I think I have to activate the window before it'll find it. Other Chrome window. Oh, the other Chrome window. There we go. Okay, so it has found the Chrome window I was looking for. So, while I go and make a cup of tea, I'm just going to run this for the amusement primarily of Skywise and Haley. And I will be back in like, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I hope the sound will be okay. It's turned up to full, so hopefully it will work fine. What is with the suggested videos at the end of this? I mean, we've got some Hank Green there, which is always good, but I don't know what the hell's going on with these things. Anyway, that was me going off and getting my tea. And now I'm back. I couldn't resist. I was putting the names on a big list and I was trying to remember where everything was. And I was like, feck it, we'll have fun with this. So we did. That was great. Hey, Bale Harry was in there, so you know, I think we have everybody now. Yes, exactly. I think Icicle Ian's hatchet was the Rihanna hatchet. I'm pretty sure it was. So yes, there was a surprise appearance by Rihanna Hatchet. And of course, as we find more bodies, there'll be more to add in as well, which will be quite amusing. Now let's get the game back up. Now that that minor distraction is out of the way. Hello, Colrez. How are you? Yeah, I thought it was a kind of a fun thing to do, and I found this because I use royalty-free music for all the stuff on the all the music that plays whilst waiting for the stream to load and all that. I use royalty-free music for that as well. So I was just browsing around on the royalty-free music place that I go to and found this really sad, almost Band of Brothers-esque music and thought that that was the best way to do it. And yes, thank you very much, Sky, for keeping my list of names correct. I had a couple of things in the wrong order and a couple of things misspelt, and your list saved the day. So, 3 cheers for Sky, everybody. What were we doing now? Okay, we're rested, we're fed, we're okay. Why don't we head outside and have a look? Also, hashtag I need diverse games, also very important. I'm not wearing my I need diverse games t-shirt today, but my avatar does indeed have one on. Actually, I'm wearing a new t-shirt today. I don't know if you can see this. Just a bit, can you, I don't know if you get the camera right. I saw it on, it was QWERTY, and I was like, oh, I have to have that. I need that t-shirt. Also slightly more colourful. Yes, absolutely. Fireworks, indeed. Ooh, let's just quickly check the, let's just quickly check the 76 and 39. Yeah, I was just like, I saw it and went, I have to have one of those. I don't usually, you know, sort of buy t-shirts that, you know, say things like, you know, I don't care, I don't give a fuck, you know, that kind of thing. But I thought this was funny, so I thought I had to have one. Now, we're going to go check our bunny rabbit traps again. See how we're getting on. And I'm waiting for my QWERTY print. Oh, what did you get a print of, Gilb? Oh, I'm gonna have some more tea now that I've got fresh tea. Oh, that's hot. Holy Moses. Didn't put enough milk in. Oh. Almost say the F word. I'm telling you. Yeah. There's... Oh. Oh, look. Oh, holy Moses. Look at this. This place is great. Look. There's bunnies everywhere. So 3 more bunnies. We should also remember to cook the food. I guess they've changed it to only the 1, or maybe it's slightly variable. It might be slightly variable, I'm not sure. This is the best weather we've had here in ages. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Poppy. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it seems to be 1 so far for all 3.
I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, I should have used the knife because they weren't that particularly frozen. Oh, we're running low on calories. Have we got something to eat while we're here? Let's have a look. Oh, I didn't bring any food with me. Well, I wasn't planning on staying out here long anyway. maybe just pick up a couple of sticks while we're here. Oh, there's another bunny rabbit. So that was quite a good haul. We've now got all of the bunnies. Oh, thank you for the follow, Benjamin. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, I can't remember, Call, when you joined. Were you joining? Did you join on a Wednesday? I've got enough bunnies for the moment, so I'm actually going to take the traps with me because I'll probably be moving to another area now, so I might take them with me for that. I'm trying to think. Maybe Call visited us on a Wednesday, so you haven't actually seen much of the Long Dark. But the basic storyline, at least the storyline used to be, but I don't know what it's going to be in the final game, is that you were a pilot of a small aircraft, and you crashed during a geomagnetic storm, and you're basically just trying to survive in the lovely Canadian wilderness. Although I'm not sure if that story has changed now, because there's now there's two characters instead of the one character and all that sort of stuff. But basically, it's a survival game set in what is probably the prettiest game ever. We've visited some awesome locations. There's some awesome waterfalls. The sky looks great. The graphics are awesome. Basically, we try and stay alive, which is not always easy. A week or two ago, we almost died because we got stuck out in a storm in the middle of the night, and we ended up pretty close to death. Got attacked by 3 different wolves as well, which was less fun than it might sound. Kind of like Minecraft. You can't really do any like building and construction. So I guess if Minecraft didn't have construction and you were mostly getting food and surviving, then it might be kind of more like that. Is this on PC? Yes, I'm playing it on PC, but the game is also going to be available on, I think, Xbox first and then PS4. I can't remember which it is, but they're definitely cross-platforming it. It's still in like early access type stuff, so it's been in beta for 2 years now. Okay, should we do some cooking actually? We could just do some cooking while we've got the supplies. I could cook in the oven, but this room is nice and light, so I can see what I'm doing a lot easier. So I'm going to cook here using some sticks and cook in front of this fireplace. But yeah, this game is, I mean, the graphics have had a little bit of an update now, but it's always been a very, very, very pretty game. I have it, but haven't played it in about 3 months. Yeah, there's been some major changes in that time. Come on, little fire, you can do it. Yeah. There's been some major changes because obviously this update's come out, but they've been slowly tweaking and improving things. And yes, there's no story mode yet, but there's plenty of stuff to keep yourself entertained. We've used a lot of them. You're not going to run out of things to do, put it like that. The game is already on Xbox. Thank you, Mitza. I wasn't sure if it was, I couldn't remember. Trying to remember things, and it's just like, is it? I don't know. But yeah, it looks awesome. It plays really well. I'm getting used to the changes. This is the first time I've been playing with the changes. I saved it for the stream. The sleeping mechanic is a little, I don't want to say annoying, but just a little tricky to manage. So it takes time. I think I'm going to need to get used to it. But the rest of the changes seem very nice. You can now, you can now be stalked by wolves rather than them just attacking you straight away. You can get cabin fever for staying indoors too long. The infections have changed. I'm deliberately letting myself get tired as well because I'm running out of daylight and I don't want to end up awake in the middle of the night again. Can I put more coal on? Boom, more coal. I'm going to cook up all my rabbit just so that it's all done. I have the change sleeping. Oh, I'll show you in a second. Now they actually changed the sleeping and then changed it again. So they have an update where they changed the sleeping mechanic and then they put in a hotfix. So I will show you in like 1 minute when I actually load up the menu, so that you can see it. How are we doing for water? Oh, not a lot of water actually. I really should have Put some water on. Can I go and get another piece of coal? Let's just quickly make up some water. But basically what they've done with the sleeping, and some people think it's okay and some people absolutely hate it. Oh, okay, hey Lou. Have fun, I'll catch you later. Goodbye, hey Bale. What they've done is, you now can't sleep when you're not tired. So you can't use the sleeping mechanic to sort of just hibernate your way through the game. You can't do that anymore. And when you're fully rested, you wake up. So if you say sleep for 8 hours, but you only need to rest for 4, you will wake up in the middle of the night. So you've got a new button here called Pass Time, which is basically like resting, where you just want the time to go forward, but you don't recuperate and save calories. So you're not sleeping, you're just sitting there twiddling your thumbs, reading a book. So calories go down and your level of energy goes down. Whereas resting is like sleeping as it was before, but you can't stay asleep forever. So if I say sleep for like 8 hours, actually let me just check my... Yeah, let me eat and drink before I do this. I have to remember not to accidentally drink that. Let's eat some rabbit, and then I'll put these in the fridge in the morning. Eat another one. So, out comes the bedroll, and we say, let's say 8 hours. It probably will let me sleep the 8 hours. We'll see what happens. We hit the rest button, and it might wake us up sooner than that. It did. You woke up fully rested. So you see that message at the bottom of the screen? So instead of sleeping the 8 hours, it looks like I slept about 6. And now it's the middle of the night and I'm wide awake, which is kind of annoying. What I think it's supposed to do is keep you from hibernating your way through the game. What it will do in practice is mean you have to try and keep a day-night cycle. So don't go to sleep unless you're very tired. Stay awake at night, repairing your clothes, making things, or just pass the time. But you have to sleep when you're tired as opposed to just sleeping whenever suits. Which is kind of annoying, but it might just be something we have to get used to. One of the other changes you might not have had since before is you can't take torches out of fires anymore, and torches dropped on the ground don't worry animals, which is a big pain, because that was one of my favorite things to do, was drop a torch on the ground and then shoot the thing. But unfortunately, we can't do that anymore. So yes, a few changes here and there.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Not the worst changes. I mean, nothing, you know, nothing that's going to ruin your game. Just takes a bit of getting used to. Let's see, 90%, 53%. Oh, I have got the extra hides. I've got to put those down. I meant to drop those earlier. Murder floor. That's uncured, so let's go over there. Yeah. God, I'm running out of floor space. And here I was thinking this area was like, this is going to be great. I can put all the stuff on the ground here. Already I'm running out of floor. There we go. Okay. Where's that? Oh, it's so pretty. They've also done some graphical updates. They've improved the ice textures. They've changed some sound effects. They've changed the lighting. Basically, the whole game is pretty as feck. Let's get back inside. So, see, I'm awake in the middle of the night now. That's the hilarious part. Off to unpack, have dinner, and a quiet evening in. Have a fantastic evening, Tanya, and get lots and lots of rest. It's good to have you back. Oh, and thank you very much for the host. But yes, I shall catch you tomorrow, I guess. Cheers very much, Tanya. Get many sleeps. Have many time. See, now I'm just like, I'm at a loose end again. This is the problem. I'm not managing my time because I'm not used to managing my time, and now I'm like, what do? Can I rest for 3 hours? I'm not tired. Okay, let's pass the time. So when you pass the time, your energy goes down, your food goes down, your water goes down, and you don't get anything for it other than it moves the clock forward by 3 hours. So now I've finished passing time, and I need to eat and drink again. That's another thing you won't have seen, Benjamin. Radial menu. You hold down the spacebar, and you've now got a menu for a whole bunch of things, weapons. You can also do some crafting from it. Some basic crafting can be done. And this is a new thing. It's basically an adrenaline injector, an auto injector, that in the event that you find it and you find yourself badly hurt or in serious trouble, you can give yourself a well-needed boost temporarily. I'm pretty sure it has nasty side effects too, though. Bedroll. Right. I'm going to try and sleep for a couple of hours to get back the sleep I lost whilst passing time. It's going to take getting used to. So, there we are. I've got some daytime. I'm thirsty, but other than that, we're in reasonably good condition. I will need to make up some more water, so when I melt more, we'll boil up that. Let's check on our curing stuff. Let's see how that's going. We took our snares with us because we've got enough rabbit stuff, so I might leave the snares in this chest while I don't need them. Where are the snares? Are they under this one? Ah, there they are. Oh, my container is full. Darn. Let's break down that. I'll go to sleep as well. Good night, Gilb. Thanks very much for popping in. Good to see you again. It's been a while. I should catch your stream again soon. Have a good evening, though. Cheerio. That was that. Oh, lovely. Right, okay, so weather is not as bad as it has been in a while. I really want to get up and explore that radio tower. I want to wait until I've made my deer hide trousers, so I want to wait out just a little. I won't wait for the mittens. I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna go up this way, scout around, try and avoid the bear cave we saw over there somewhere. So go up, scout around, head around to the top, come back down, come back over here, make our mittens, and then go in search of Timberwolf Mountain. I am hopeful that since this area is a big central area surrounded by lots of transition points and mountains, that one of them is Timberwolf. It's gotta be. So I'm going to keep searching around for that. In my spoiler-free exploration, I deliberately don't look at maps. And that's the one spoiler I try and ask people not to give me, is which way is it to a certain place. So, what do we want to do? We've got some time. We could go shoot something for the food. Maybe we should go and take down another deer. If we take down another deer, we'll be able to keep an extra fur handy for repair. Any deer hanging about over here? Nah, they'll all be over by the river, won't they? Alright, let's go have a look. We still haven't managed to hit a deer with the bow yet, so maybe I'll try that again now. I wish I could get that arrow out of that tree, though. It's so annoying shooting an arrow into a tree. Lost an arrowhead. Any deer knocking around? There's usually a couple hanging around here. I wonder where that tree is that I shot it into. I think it was one of these. The arrow will still be sticking out of it. How are we doing temperature-wise? It's a little cold. It's not particularly horrible. Minus 14. I do wonder if the wind affects the arrow, because that would be a really nice mechanic to have. I don't hear any hoofbeats either. The weather is too bad for them. Maybe they've all gone away. Yeah, no deer around anywhere. That's a shame. And yeah, Pleasant Valley, they deliberately lied when they named this place. And I say that as someone who loves snow. We don't get much snow in Ireland often. I moved to Scotland and it hasn't snowed since the year I moved here. I just can't seem to catch the snow. There is not a single thing to shoot. Yeah, we're getting cold now. It's not that cold. Such an awesome location, though. Such a good area. This is like this game is the first time I've ever been in Pleasant Valley, and it's such a cool place to hang out. Come to Finland. Yes, I've been to Finland a couple of times. I went to Turku. I went from Stockholm to Turku by ferry because I was working with a physics research group. Myself and my wife were working with a physics research group that were based in Edinburgh but had come from Turku. So half the team was still there. So we got to do that for a bit, and that was awesome. There was snow everywhere. It was wonderful. Unfortunately, I only got to stay a few days, which is a shame. Oh, you study in Turku? Ha! Small world. There you go. Small, small world. Huh. What are the odds? So yes, I got that overnight ferry that sometimes is given an interesting name. One trip over it was great. The other trip over it was filled with Swedish students who just graduated, and it was hilarious but loud. But yeah, small part of the world. There you go. Huh. That's pretty awesome. What are the odds you'd be talking to someone about Finland, they'd be like, oh yeah, I've been to Turku, and you'd be like, I study in Turku. Grew up in Espoo. Family still lives there. Ah, cool. How long have you been in Turku? I don't have anything to do in this house. I'm literally just wasting time warming up. I don't have anything to do in here. Nothing. I gotta wait for the weather to change. I could boil up that water. Yeah, it's not worth it. Let's get some to eat. See, so this is the thing, because normally I just sleep through the bad weather, but you know, I'll end up awake all night if I keep doing that. So, oh, weather has improved. Awesome. Let's get ourselves out the door and let's get ourselves over to some deer. Dun, dun, dun. Deer Hunter 2015, 2016. Dun. Right now I'm in the Netherlands in the exchange. Turkey for 2 years before this. There you go. Small world. Huh. Depending on what you're studying, you might have even met some people I've met. How weird. Okay. What are you? Oh, is that's from when I that's from when I harvested the deer. Where have all the deer gone? The deer seriously moved on and left me alone, or have they all been eaten by wolves? don't see a single deer. Interesting. Not a single deer anywhere. Ah, cool. Awesome. Ah, it's like try to shoot a bunny rabbit. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna hit that. Like come running straight towards me. Like, nope. Biotech, awesome. And how long are you going to be in the Netherlands for? Just a year, or? Let's see if we can find ourselves another deer, because it'd be really nice to have a spare. Not a single deer. I had like 8 deer here earlier, and they've all vanished. Huh. Yeah, exactly. Like, find a. There's a bunny rabbit that's far enough away. Like, take shots at him. Oh, did you see how close that was? Did you see how close that was? He was in the puff of snow. That was close. That was real close. I'm gonna get better at this. Oh look, those are my footprints. Little practice steps. Little practice steps over and over and over. Oof. Hello. At least the arrow hasn't broken, so that's pretty. I've got some cured sticks to repair it if need be. Myself and this bunny rabbit will just chase each other back and forth over this road. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, bunny. Haha! No, I ran out of energy. Too far. He's not running fast enough. Now I'm bleeding too much. Oh well. So I gotta go find all the arrows. You can't repair the bow, can you? I don't think so, but I think I have a spare sapling for making a replacement. And I've heard you can find bows in the game like other weapons, so... Come here, you. You are going to be my dinner. At least the arrows aren't breaking because they're hitting the snow. I guess the snow isn't going to break them. Oh, he's getting miles away now. Oh well. But yeah, no deer anywhere. We're sort of hanging out here waiting for deer to show up. One sapling and my bow is under 50%. Oh dear, yeah. Actually, I must have a look at mine and see what it's at. 74, so it's okay. Could be worse. Oh, okay, Sky. I shall catch you again maybe tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, maybe on Wednesday, for some Wolf Among Us episode 4, I think now. So we're really getting into the story. Have a good sleep. I shall maybe see you tomorrow or the next day. Thanks for coming out. There's nothing to shoot other than that bunny rabbit. At this stage, I think the bunny rabbit and I have been through so much, we're kind of friends at this point, so really it doesn't feel fair to, Ooh, deer. Yes, I know we're cold, We get up this, maybe we can. Yes, right.
I need to find a place to rest.
I know, I know. If you'd hit that bunny rabbit, we'd be home by now having supper. Right, let's try again with the shooting of the deers. It'd be great if you could take a shot from here and land it. But somehow I get the impression you got to get real close or have a really good aim. And I've never hit anything with the bow, so... And since you can't do the drop torch and shoot them in the face anymore, which always looked like a great technique... It's all good, it's all good. Don't mind me, I'm over here. I'm a tree. Yeah, I'm not even a person. I'm just a slowly moving tree. The problem is the moment I stand up, they bolt. Damn it! The moment you stand up, they bolt. I just don't get it. The fact that you can't shoot from crouch, I understand. But the moment I stand up, they run. This is where the bear was as well. We want to be really careful walking around out here. Yeah, there's a bear around here somewhere. Oh, is that like a little something? We're tired though, so let's just quickly check this and then get ourselves home. Particularly given there's a bear around here somewhere, I don't want to go hanging out here too long. Oh, look! Down in the ditch, there's a little tiny house. Awesome. I didn't even see that when I was here before. There's a technique to catch them, but you still have to learn it. That's fair enough, and I will indeed learn it. I appreciate knowing there's a way, that's good enough for me, knowing it is possible. I'm wondering if I have to be behind them when they graze, so as they stand up and run, I'm still aiming pretty much where they are. No, I haven't got to the plane yet, Bradley. Not yet. I have been beset by poor weather and generally faffing around. I want to make a pair of deerskin pants before I try and go up Timberwolf, just so I have every bit of heat I can get my hands on, you know? Yeah. You can sleep in this bed, though. We can stay here for a bit. Just gonna keep an eye out for that bear, because there was definitely a bear hanging around here earlier on, so we want to try and avoid any big, ferocious friends. There's nothing doing in here. Oh well. We were a bit... Yeah, we're tired and stuff, so we might as well use this place as a hangover spot for a bit. I know we're going to be hungry, but we'll survive the trip back, assuming the weather isn't rubbish. Let's get a little bit of sleep, just a couple of hours, just enough to give us a little bit of energy to get back home. How are things, Big Boar? How's it going? I haven't caught your stream in a while. Actually, it's been a few days. How are you getting on? How are you liking the new update? Have you gotten used to the weird sleep mechanic yet? I'm still struggling with it. Then again, this is my first day trying it, so of course I'm struggling with it. Right. I heard the pitter-patter of tiny hooves. There you are. Okay. So, I can get somewhat close on foot, and then I have to crouch, and then I have to sneak up to you. And I'm hoping it's line of sight. Can I actually get really, really, really close? That's what I'm wondering. Also, pay attention for bears, because there is a bear around here somewhere. Can I get really, really, really close? Wait for you to be grazing, and then stand up and fire all in one go. Because I can't draw the bow until I stand up, which is really annoying. I mean, I understand, but it's just... Where are you? Sorry, I just want to keep an eye out for that bear because he was around here somewhere. So I'm reckoning if I can get myself directly behind them, when I stand up, they'll run away from me in a straight line-ish. God, I'm having a struggle keeping up with him. He moves faster than I do, crouching. See, the hope is if he grazes now and I aim roughly where he's going, that when he decides to pick up and move, it'll be in a straight line. Oh god, I missed. Oh, can't shoot worth anything. I know that wasn't perfect, but we did it. It counts. That counts, goddammit. Ah. I thought I was aiming roughly straight and it twanged off to one direction. Ha! We did it. We killed something with the bow. I know we had to let it run past us, but still. Oh wow, as well. Look where I shot it. Yeah. How the mighty deer was felled with a shot to the foot. Oh, 50-day achievement unlocked. Hooray! Awesome. Right, mostly we just want the hide. How tired are we? Let's just take a couple of kilos. You're fresh, so our knife should be faster. Yeah, I know, Momo, the poor deer. Okay, we're getting drained now. So, we will leave this here, and we will head back to the house. Which... Where are we relative to... Okay, over the little river.
Heavy.
So, across the little river. So, in the direction of... I don't see any particularly pointy mountain that I can use for reference. Yes, something Achilles heel, exactly. Ah, Cess, yes indeed. It is kind of
I
late.
need to lay down.
Okay. I don't even see the radio tower, so I can't even tell where it is relative to that. Let's just keep heading back in a straight line. Okay, so a good deal off. Actually, from those barns straight down. We'll come back here at some point. Oh, we can't move. We're encumbered again. And slow. Ah well, we'll just walk it back. Thanks for hanging out though, Cess. I know it's a bit on the late side.
Right now.
Yes, we'll eat when we get home. Good night. Sleep well. I shall see you hopefully on Wednesday for some more Wolf Among Us. Episode 4. If not, I might see you tomorrow or in one of the streams or whatever.
It's hard to think straight.
Cool. Have a good one. Good night. Come on. We can do it. Come on. Such a pretty game. Where am I going again? Where's the farmhouse gone? Hang on, I've wandered past the farmhouse. It's over that hill there, isn't it? Yeah, there's the silo. Whoops, walked too far in the wrong direction. Doi. It has been a long day, but that was just me being stupid. Oh dear. Yep, getting hungry. Bit on the tired side. I'm alright temperature-wise, but yeah, the rest of me needs looking after. We'll get ourselves back to the farm. Have some food. Have a kip. And hopefully make the deerskin pants. Then I'm going to explore that radio tower area and the general that side of the mountain, and then trail around this way, because that entire bottom half of the map I haven't explored yet at all. I came in from over there somewhere, I think. So I've got a bit of exploring to do, starting with that radio tower malarkey up there. Let's see if we can run. Nope, too tired. And no new dead bodies to add to the in memory video. Not one. I was hoping to find at least one new body to add. Although Anne Lane isn't here to name it, but we've got a couple of folks here who could name a corpse. Trudge, trudge, trudge. Still trying to find that tree with the arrow in it. It's probably gone, I'd say. Trudge, trudge, trudge. I love the ice cracking sound as well, and the new ice texture. Very nice. And the trees got an upgrade as well. They're a little bit more detailed. I don't know how easy it is to tell, because I send this out at 720 rather than 1080. I'm playing at 1080, but it goes out at 720 just for bandwidth reasons. But I'm assuming the game still looks pretty as all hell. Exactly. I need someone to keel over and die in the cold, please, so I can name you.
Get food soon.
Were you there for the video, Bennett? You were here for the break, weren't you? You were. Yeah, the naming of the corpse thing, I don't even know how we came up with that. We just sort of said it's a shame, you know, oh, this poor guy, it's a shame he's just here, you know, and don't even know his name, and then we invented a name, and then we've named every single one since. We did have a couple we hadn't got names for. I'd forgotten to name them at the time, taken a screenshot of them and moved on, and forgotten to have a name.
It's getting dark out here.
Okay, now
Time to look for shelter.
66. Time to look for shelter. Is this not good enough for you? Okay, fine. You want to look for shelter, and this is not good enough. We'll go somewhere else. Okay, so 65, 66, and cured. So we need to get that up to full, and then we are able to make our pants. Deerskin trews. We're going to have some food. Let's get all the food. Put some of you in here. We'll cook you later. We'll boil you up later when we start the fire for the cooking. First, let's get ourselves some food. Nope, wrong button. I am liking the new radial menu. It just takes a little bit of getting used to. I keep clicking all the wrong buttons. I think I tend to try and do everything really quickly. I don't know if it's because people are watching and I'm trying, you know, not to be boring, but it's like click, 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 click. Probably meets the purpose of clicking quickly. Okay, so we do need to get some water for ourselves, and we do need to cook some more food, because actually we've used up a lot of food with our wandering around there. So I know we're tired. What I think I might do is I might try and not go to the bathroom. I might try
I wonder if I can drop any of
and...
this gear.
Yes, you can. Over here. This nice place. But I wonder if I can make up a new fire and boil the water. How are we doing in terms of sticks? Oh, we've got lots of sticks. Okay, let's get ourselves a new fire going. Then you eat from the radial menu. No, that's the one that. Well, I think you can. I think you might be able to drop food and then eat it if you do the double space thing. That's not really the same though. You drop a thing and then eat it.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yes, absolutely. You did very well. Right, let's cook some food. I might actually try and see if I can eat from the radial menu. We'll do a test. We'll figure it out as we go. Let's add a piece of coal. Nope, not enough. Let's cook another piece of venison. Then we'll boil that last bit of water. How are we doing? 20-something minutes. Right, boil that. We've actually, that long walk around, we've actually used up a lot of our resources just to have that stroll about. You know, which is quite... We are very tired now. Look at how exhausted we are. And I am deliberately staying awake so that I can sleep through the night. Let's melt ourselves 1.5 liters. Ooh, hang on. And we boil much of that as we can in the 20 minutes. Then we will eat. We'll try and eat from the radial menu while that's going on. Right, let's have a look. So, radial menu brings us into our backpack, but you can drop food and then eat that, but I don't think there's any other place for food. No, there isn't. Okay. So yeah, the only way you can eat is to click the button, click the backpack, and eat from there. It's not too bad though. It's reasonably speedy. Now, where's my bedroll? There it is. So instead of passing the time, at least tonight we get to have a proper sleep. Hopefully we won't wake up at 4 a.m. Hey, 50 days, 13 hours. A couple of hours darkness left, but we're thirsty. So yeah, if you literally stay awake till you are exhausted, you can get a full night's sleep. Yeah, we could even rest for some more bedroll. Did you ever look into Subnautica? I didn't. I actually meant to. I added it to the wish list and just never got around to buying it. I'm really bad like that. I add stuff to the wish list and then I forget about it and then come back to it. I should give it a go though, because it did look like fun. I looked at a couple of YouTube videos, somebody building, building a base and stuff. I should definitely check it out. You have videos on it, Bennett, don't you? You've like streamed it or got VODs for it. Drink. So I should check those out as well. I think I caught one of your videos, or at least some of it. See, now we're still here and we're fully rested. We've nothing to do. I'm so bored. I'm so bored. Harvested, but those are okay. Fresh gut, fresh deer hide. I should have dropped those earlier. Whoops. That's something I forgot to do. Yeah, I must pick up Subnautica. It's not even that expensive, is it? I think I've seen it for like reasonably cheap on. I should have a look for the VODs, but yeah, it's cheap enough. Like it's definitely, when something isn't super expensive, you can't really go too far wrong for a small amount of money for a game, Right, let's see. That is 1% cured, so let's just block it over there to the side. 76 cured. 76. So what? One more day. Keep pressing the wrong button. One more day. Whenever day is. One more day, and then we will get ourselves downstairs and be ready to go. Thing is, now that we've used up all our food, I actually have to go out and shoot something just so that I have enough food to wait out the next couple of days to make the plants. This not sleeping and saving energy thing is actually meaning we have to hunt more than we usually do. Which, you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've survived a week on, you know, cereal and pot noodle. If my character can't survive a week on, you know, piles of venison and, you know, steak and mutton and stuff, I don't know what we're doing. What is she doing with all this protein? I'm actually going to make a note to myself to jump in and check on Steam, see how much Subnautica is. Because I played Stranded Deep a couple of times after Long Dark. You know, you reach a natural save point and you want to keep the stream going for a bit. Subnautica might fit the bill as another bit of variety. I also have to play that other game, Infra. It's a game Guru Gaming mentioned, and I grabbed that. It's some kind of like first-person puzzle solving game, but looked like fun. Nobody to shoot. Nobody. I'm liking the new sound effects. The snow underfoot sounds are really nice. $20-ish Canadian. Oh, cool. Yeah, I was really hopeful for Firewatch, which I also have to play, by the way. When I saw Firewatch, it looked like the Long Dark in the summer, you know. It's a different type of game. It's still very pretty and good fun to play, but it's a linear storyline game rather than a survival game. But yeah, games like the Long Dark, you know, that'd be nice to have. Although, will they ever make a game as awesome as the Long Dark ever again? How are we doing for stuff? Yeah, we're alright. Calories are okay. We're reasonably rested, reasonably fed, reasonably watered. And we're not too cold. I haven't seen a single wolf. Then again, deer is feeding me reasonably well when I can find them. Let's trudge down the road. The farmhouse is that way, he says before promptly getting lost. Did I ever check this mailbox? Oh, hello, bunny. Oh, actually, we can go back up to that deer, can't we? Which was down the road and over to the left somewhere. This is the bit where I promptly get lost in the fog and end up with no idea where we were. I think we went over the bridge, didn't we? I think we went over the bridge. Oh, I've never been here, have I not? That would probably... No, I think it does a different sound effect if you've never been on it. Heartbreak Bridge, oh. This is the part where we don't want to accidentally run into the bear, though. But yeah, we went down the thing, we went across a little river, so this could be the little river. Does it curve around somewhere? Let's just do some exploring. Hello, Evil Gummy Bear. Awesome nickname. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're in Pleasant Valley, trying not to get lost at the moment. Yeah, we're all right. We're okay. Just doing a bit of exploring. I know there's a bear nearby, so you don't want to walk into him, but what better time to go exploring than when you can't see 5 feet in front of your face, huh? See, I think somewhere between here and here, in that sort of range in front of me, is where that little house was. If we can find that again, we can find that deer we only got half of. And see... Is that the roof of a house? No, it's just a rock. I'm doing very well, thank you. Just checking out the new update with the new sort of inventory and sleep system and stuff. So far, so good-ish. We haven't got ourselves in too much trouble yet. But you know how it is. Sooner or later you end up in trouble. So I thought the house would be somewhere around here, but maybe I'm not far enough over. Let's wander around this hill and have a look. You didn't like the update. Oh, what about it did you not like? Was it the sleeping system that's annoying everybody? Or did it break something for you, or... Let's get up the hill. Okay. I don't know why getting up the hill helps, because I'm not going to be able to see what's at the bottom of it. I hear padding feet over there. That's a bear. That's a bear. That's definitely not a deer. It doesn't sound like a wolf. That's a bear. Darn. Where on earth is that? Oh, hang on. I remember this tree stump when I went looking for the deer. So maybe the house is around here somewhere. I didn't like the way you open the menu to check your health in the backpack. Yeah, it's taking some getting used to, all right. The radial menu and the sort of need to hold the spacebar down and stuff. I think I'm getting used to it, but yeah, it was certainly tricky at first. We are not gonna find the deer in this weather. And the last thing we want to do is bump into that bear, so I reckon we head a tiny bit this way, because we know where the road is, we can see the road. I reckon we head a tiny bit this way, in case that house was over this hill, and then we turn around and head back. Because we don't want to be stupid. And we're getting tired, and we're going to get hungry, and still no sign of that deer. Yeah. Alright. I think the deer must be much further that way than I thought. Right, let's get a move on. Down the road till we see the post box. Hang a left. Oh, cool. Have a good one, Bennett. Shall catch you on your stream maybe soon. Hope you like the new update, and we'll get a chance to chat about it again later. Thanks very much for dropping by. Always good to have you here. The more long dark fellows, the better. It's good to have folks to chat about the game with. Cheerio. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm hoping I'll get used to the menu system, Gummy. I'm hopeful. I don't know, it is tricky and it does take a little bit of work. I keep pressing the wrong buttons, but I think it's just because I'm so used to the other buttons, you know? Right. So we've got one orchard there, which means the farmhouse should be that way somewhere. Somewhere that way, I think. Just trudge along. Hopefully we'll be able to see something if we walk up the orchard. We know we're in one of the orchards. Yeah, farmstead. There's a fence. And there's the house. Wow. It literally, look at how close we were before it was visible. Look. Gone. It's a shame we didn't get the rest of that deer. I think it must be off over that way somewhere. Ah well. Let's get ourselves inside. We're getting a bit on the cold side. Our poor survivor. Oof. Yeah, a bit cold, a bit drained, but not too bad. Let's see. Fresh 78. Oh, cured. Cured. All that stuff is cured. Those are coming along nicely. And those are coming along okay as well. Yeah, we've certainly got enough to make the trousers with anyway. Oh, hey Lou, you made it back. Hello. We're still faffing around the farmhouse. We haven't actually made as much progress as I was hoping this evening, but I could run off into the dark and try and make progress and just end up dying, or we could be just a little bit more careful and hopefully see Susie make it to the top of Timberwolf Mountain. Find that plane. Chilled, drained, but not hungry or thirsty. Cool. So we just gotta wait. We've gotta literally wait that out. It's driving me bonkers waiting for it. Problem is, I'm gonna get low on food if I don't go shoot something soon. Since I can't eat certain things now. Is that fridge empty? Yeah, we're out of food. Other than cooking the dog food, we are in trouble. So, what do? I reckon we go and we find something to shoot. Can't really take much more time with it, really. Maybe I should have left those snares down. I didn't leave them down because I didn't intend to be here this much longer, but it's just taking longer than planned. Oh, come on. You've still got time to go out and shoot something, right? Come on. Actually, it's over this mound over here, isn't it? Past that thing, there might be a couple of deer. There's no deer in all the usual places I've seen them, so maybe I shouldn't be running, but yeah. I want to get something shot and get back indoors, you know? Will I even be able to see anything in this? Usually I'll be able to hear it, but I'm making so much noise with my heavy breathing at the moment. Let's see. Let's see. Let's have a listen. Nope, no hoofbeats at all. There is nobody to shoot out here, and we are out of food. Yeah, that's gonna be... I mean, you can be hungry for a while before it gets bad. We'll just have to... this is what I get for running around with the bow and arrow trying to shoot that bunny rabbit for so long. I wasted a day's worth of food. I did get the deer, though, so... I should have taken the entire lot when I had the chance, but I was already tired and cold. We'll get a bit of sleep and warm up a bit, try again. In the meantime, those that deer hide will have hopefully cured, and we will be looking at getting ourselves some new trousers. Not a single animal noise. Nothing. It's like they've all gone on vacation somewhere sunny. I might have to put those snares down where the rabbits are. And bit desperate for the food at this stage. I will be cooking and eating the dog food any minute if this keeps up. Said before, I'm not too proud to eat dog food, but I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to get sick now this time. Right, let's rest for 4. Sort of a half sleep. See what it gets us. We are just over the 50-day mark, Soylent. Oh, hang on. Sorry, new menu. 50 days, 22 hours, 41 minutes. Which locations? Oh, I like this kind of... Wow, look at that. 141,000 calories. Right, how are we doing? Okay, we're definitely going to end up hungry. And we're probably going to end up thirsty. If it comes to it, we cook and eat the dog food. But I literally am just going to keep nipping outside, try and find something to shoot. As long as I can get something to shoot. I'm not going to risk the bow and arrow at the moment. I'm just going to gun something down. Oh, visibility. That's what we need. 83% on the deer hide. All right, let's find ourselves something to shoot. Oh, I hear footsteps again. Oh, crumbs. We could try and take down the bear from the patio. Because I think you can do that, can't you? Wow, might be our chance to shoot the bear. How do we know when he's about to get real close? Because there's some good eating on a bear. Come on, Mr. Bear. Hello. This is gonna go badly. He's not even looking at me. I can't get much closer. Oh, it's so tempting to take a shot, but I know he'll be on me in seconds. Yeah, it's like it's really tempting to take the shot. Problem is he'll be on me in seconds. Come on. Come on. My God, he's just ignoring me. Look. 0 fucks given. Yeah, the worry is if you fire, because they move so fast, don't they? The worry is I'll never make it to the door in time. Yeah, this could end. I keep hearing other footsteps. This could end really badly. The car. Could I hide in the car? Come on, bear. He literally doesn't give a damn. Look. I could try and hide in the car. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Darn it. I don't want to mess it up and lose the chance by dying. Come on, bear. Yeah, exactly. What do I gotta do to get you to notice me? I know there's a wolf over there as well, so I want to be a bit cautious of that. Maybe he'll run across my line of... I assume you can hide in the car. Yeah. He's going to start getting too far away soon. I am at the car. Can I ping him from here? Did I even hit him? I might not have even hit him. Oh, we've got the ammo. No, I'm not even hitting him. Now he's coming. I got his attention. How far back can I back up to the house? Oh, this is going to end badly. Come on, you fucker. I got his attention by shooting at him. 3 rounds. Come on, bear. I don't want to take my eyes off him, but he shouldn't be able to get me on the porch. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's my porch. I'm thinking I stay, and if he looks like he's charging, I just keep backing up, backing up, backing up. Yeah, that's the question, is can he do it now since the update? Gotta keep him line of sight. I've gotta keep him interested. I've shot him 3 times and he's like, excuse me, can I have a word? No, don't lose line of sight. Come on. Yep, he's still coming. I've seen people drop him in 1 shot. That took me 3 shots just to get his attention. Now I have the ammo. I'm not worried about the ammo. He's just gonna come right over the top of that hill any second, isn't he? There he is. God, the sound of him just coming, but I can't see him. Suddenly, roar! Come on. God damn, where are you? It sounds like he's walking away, but he's not. Come on, bear. Is he stuck on the car? Yeah, he was having trouble getting around the car. Poor fellow. Oh, I think he's not following me anymore. Oh, for goodness sake. Come on. Come on, you big friendly friend, you. Shoot him from here. See if I can get him to come closer and then shoot him. I've heard you wait for them to rear up, but actually, can you shoot him through the glass? Oh. You see how weird he looks? I didn't get the spinal shot that I was trying to get by shooting him in the sort of the neck. He's just standing there. Oh wow, he does not care. How many shots? That definitely hit him though. Ah, at this point, I don't care how many bullets I put through as long as I kill him. Come on, you git. What are you doing? Come on. Yeah, he's stuck. And I'm not sure if he's going to die or if he's going to be... He's going to stay stuck. Come on. Yeah, roar and move so you can get yourself... I'm trying to get him to move out of the space. Is he bleeding? Is he even bleeding? Oh, for goodness sake. Now what do I do? Do I let him get away? Do I keep shooting at him? How much ammo have I already wasted? I think I've fired like 7 shots now. Can I get him to come back? Come on. Come on. Trying to get him to come back. We just check if we've got any blood at all. I mean, we shot him multiple times here. Any blood at all. Positive forward, never found the bodies. Yeah, that's the worry. Not a single drop of blood. Look. Oh, blood. Okay. So he's heading to the other side of those trees. Do we follow him? We're tired, but we're also hungry. Question is, 4 hours of daylight. Yeah, that's the question, is do we head... Look, he's running around down there like mad. So... Shit, is he coming our way? I think he's coming back our way. Yeah, look at him. He ran back in our direction. He is coming our way. Meanwhile, a deer walks right up to us. Come on, stay where I can see you. Oh, he's gonna run forever.
I don't rest soon.
He'll probably drop dead over there somewhere. Look it. It's like, will I chase after that deer and shoot it? Let's see if we can spot the bear. This has not gone well. The worry is, if he does come running towards us all of a sudden, we will be tired and unable to run away. Now, this might be our death. This might be the end of us. I'm gonna go to the top of this hill and have a look. He's bleeding. He's definitely bleeding and running around, bleeding everywhere. Look, he's still there. Look, he's walking around down there now. Oh, for goodness sake. Looks like we're eating the dog food tonight, folks. Gosh darn it. Okay, we just need to remember which road he went down. So
I lay down right here.
you can't lay down right here. You're in the
I'll
snow.
Wake up again.
Exactly. You'll freeze to death. Yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it, Sim? It's just like, you know, I can follow from a safe distance, but I'm so exhausted at this stage that I'm likely to, you know, meet a wolf and not be able to defend myself because I'm just so tired. I reckon we head that way in search of him in the morning. Because we're going to be hungry anyway, so we're going to need to find him and cook him. How are we doing? Unless another deer happens to walk right up to me, we are eating the dog food this evening. We'll just have a quick look over this hill in case there's a deer still hanging around. If not, we will head in that direction for the bear. After we get a bit of rest and eat cooked dog food. Ugh. Darn it. Then again, I've never taken on a bear before, so, you know, I happen to be fortunate enough that I had a bunch of rifle rounds, so, you know, we wasted them, but if we get lucky, the bear will have dropped over there somewhere handy. We'll find him somewhere between here and here, you know, he'll be somewhere around there. We'll just wander down the road and look for him. And we will hopefully get ourselves some food. Hello, Van. I am in Edinburgh. Oh, hey, DJ, how's it going? You just missed us shooting a bear like 400 million times, but unfortunately not killing it. Dusty old dog food. Yeah, we're going to be eating dusty old dog food this evening. 85% cured. Ugh. You can't eat cattails anymore, or at least don't appear to be able to eat cattails anymore. I have a bunch of cattails, which I had for food, and it's now telling me I can only use them for tinder. I think they've changed that in the game, which is somewhat annoying. Can be used as tinder, unless you can eat the stalks now instead, maybe. Let's see, do I have anything to make a fire with? Yeah, some sticks. Cool. Fireplace. How are things, DJ? I know you've been hunting for a bear for nearly an hour now. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we saw him. He came close. We couldn't get him to follow us. He ignored us. So we shot him a couple of times. I've definitely hit him at least once. He decided to walk over and say hi. We shot him. He stood up. We shot him again. He appeared to get sort of stuck on a ledge and do this a bit. And then he walked off. So we shot him a couple more times and then he ran away bleeding. I know he's dead somewhere, but whether we'll be able to find him is another matter. Unfortunately. Right. Oh, where's the dog food? Is it not going to let me cook the dog food? Is it not going to let me cook the dog food? It's not going to let me cook the dog food. I'm going to have to eat the dog food as is. Oh, we're going to get sick, aren't we? Yeah, I'll just use the purification tablets on the water because there's just no. Fine. We've got the oh. I don't think it purified the water. Yeah, it didn't. Need a break. Yesterday's stream was so terrible. What happened, DJ? You alright, or was it just not a good night for it, or we're eating the dog food? Tasty chunks of whatever random meat in whatever random. Ugh. Hey, we didn't get sick. We're not dead. Great. Yeah. I've never had the pleasure of having dog food before, but unfortunately, this means, of course, we lose our daylight that we had left because we're so tired. We can't follow that bear into the darkness. But that now means that we will be rested with hours and hours and hours to kill and still starving. Ah well, at least we won't die of thirst. Yeah, I know. The dog food didn't last us very long, and now it's so dark. Dogs have got to get sold somewhere, I suppose. So we've no more food. Actually, is there anything maybe anywhere in the house that we have missed? Is there any food in any cabinet anywhere? Ah, we need to get ourselves a deer, and we need to get ourselves a deer in the morning quickly. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Monodrox. Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, we find ourselves in a bit of a pickle. We've run out of food, and it has been bad weather the whole time. We have run out of food, which unfortunately has left us in a bit of a sticky situation. We don't have any food, it's night time, and we can't sleep through the night because of the new sleeping mechanic, so we are left combing the house looking for stray candy bars on the off chance we can find one. And I just literally waiting to get tired again so that I can sleep, try and get up in the morning and go after that bear we shot. We didn't kill it. We got away bleeding. It wasn't for want of trying. We shot it and shot it and shot it and shot it. But we didn't kill it, so unfortunately. I forgot I hadn't checked all the drawers. Some food around here somewhere. No. Come on, nobody got like a chocolate bar hidden away under their bed or something. Beef jerky. Oh, we're gonna live. We're gonna live. I know I shouldn't be wasting the lantern, but it's been so hard to see in here. I'm just using it. More important, I don't miss a bar of chocolate or something. So, okay, we've got some food. Right, let's get ourselves back downstairs to the bed. Have I checked every room? Yeah, I've definitely checked these ones. Definitely checked this. Did I check this toilet for water? I'll take it. And no one has chocolate bars in the bath. Empty. Empty. Okay, don't trip over the kids' toys. Right, let's see. Okay. If you get to the plane, does the game end? No, the plan is to get to the plane, get all the supplies from the plane, maybe spend a bit of time in, there's a kind of a hunter's hut up there, maybe spend a bit of time there, and then come back down and go and head to Mystery Lake. We haven't been to Mystery Lake yet in this game, so not since the update. This will be what gives us food poisoning and kills us, just like boom. Let's get all the calories we can. Okay, we're back up to 1,000 calories, which means we'll probably make it through a sleep, and then we'll head out after that bear. It's not going to let us rest for 5 hours. It's going to wake us up at like 2 in the morning. I've been some of the pain in my wrists, so that's a plus. And that's good, Rose. The artwork is helping to relieve wrist pain, which is good. A couple of my friends got like really bad RSI from just, working on lots of little tiny fine details all the time. But if it's actually helping, that's great. Do more of that. Yeah, Sim, it's taking a lot of getting used to. It really is. There's a certain amount of I can understand why they did it. And to be fair, they haven't steered us wrong often, if you know what I mean. They haven't they haven't messed up the game and broken it often. But yeah, I understand why they did it. It's just it's a big change of technique. You have to wait until you're tired before you sleep, otherwise you wake up in the middle of the night and you don't know what you're doing. You can't, you can't do a whole bunch of stuff that you used to be able to do. It's just it isn't as much fun as, I'll just sleep on through. Ah, the weather's turned to shite. Oh, good. Right, let's see if we can... Everything else about it so far I've quite enjoyed, even the radial menu, which takes a little bit of getting used to. But yeah, I don't know how I'm going to learn the sleeping thing. I think I'm just going to keep doing it wrong for a while. Nearly done. Awesome. So we need to go and have a look for that bear. Oh, holy Moses. Um. It's cold. Minus 19. We could shoot the deer and hold off, but I'm gonna go looking for that bear. It is winter at the moment, DJ, all the way through, but they are working on seasonal transitions, so the game will have a spring and summer, but at the moment it's just winter, and then eventually it'll go through the whole year. It'll actually go through all the seasons one after the other. Let's go looking for that bear. Yeah, well, I mean, the animal AI has been kind of weird, although they're doing interesting things with it. They're spawning randomly, they're doing... Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Is that the bear? I think that's the bear. Yes, it is. We found the bear. And he's right beside a little hut, so we'll be at least able to shelter from the wind a bit. And some sticks, so we can make a fire. I go over and I go to gut him, and he wakes up and goes, "What are you doing?" Could you imagine you walk over to the bear and it wakes up? I just want to get... I keep thinking I'm hearing other footsteps other than my own. It could just be it's giving me a nearby deer or something with... So, there's... The breeze is a bit strong. It'll just blow out a fire. But... we could at least try and... Ooh! Stuffs! A guy! This is a new person we haven't met before. Awesome. I have to take a photograph of this person and pass on their location to the official corpse namer. So this guy is... Can we get the bear in shot at the same time? Bear's out the window. There we go. The bear's out the window. There we go. Can't tell it's the bear, can you? Not really. Host of that. Come on, no. Slower. Move more slowly. Sorry, I'm trying to line up a screenshot. There we go. Okay, let's see how much time it would take us to do this before we freeze. Because it's cold. Aww. Okay. Estimated time 0. What? Oh, yeah. It would actually help if I, took something off him.
Can you eat trees?
Getting real cold, getting real cold, getting real cold. Right. Now in here, make ourselves a fire and get ourselves warmed up and eat. Awesome. Oof. Now. Fire.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry
Insufficient
much more.
materials. Need tinder. What? Oh, we're gonna die because we forgot to bring tinder with us. Ah, crumbs. We're actually gonna die because we forgot to bring tinder with us. Hang on, we'll strike up a flare. That still gives us a warmth bonus, right? Yes, it does. Okay, we forgot to bring tinder. Is there a riverbed nearby? Haha, this has all gone to hell because we forgot to bring tinder. Need to see if I can spot a riverbed with cat heads. Oh, could you imagine it all goes horribly wrong because we didn't bring tinder. We can't make a fire in the cold. I could run back up the hill. We're not worn out. We're not tired yet. We're just cold. Just pick these up while we're here. This has got to be a riverbed. Yep, riverbed. See if we can find some cat heads. Hey, there we go. That's what we need. Right, let's get back up that hill. Back to where we were. Did we get any heads from that or just stalks? Just stalks. We want heads. Crumbs. We need heads for thingy. Oh, this is not going to go well. Oh dear. Come on. I need cat heads. Did I get both? Oh, I did. Awesome. Thank you, Sim. Thank you very much. I owe you one. Because I was about to go running off in the cold some more, trying to find one. Let's get back to where we were. Come on, come on, come on. Whew. Yeah, I owe you one. I was like, oh crap, I only got stalks. Go, 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 go. Run, 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 run. Get one. But hopefully I can make a fire without it wasting it. If not, we'll have to trek back up the road with our condition deteriorating. In fact, it might be the clever thing to do, to be fair. It might be the smart play actually to just head straight back up the road. But because I know where the farm is, you know what I mean? I know where I am. But, yeah. Let's try and make it work. Ooh. That's one thing I don't think happens as often. You don't hurt your ankles as much, because that usually it would have hurt my ankles. Come on, we can do it. Oh. I didn't check before I left. Surprised I brought my bedroll. At least the flare is keeping me from tipping over the edge into really, really sick. Okay, let's get ourselves inside. Okay, let's get ourselves tucked over here in a corner and make a fire. Fire? Oh, there we go. Go. Oof. That's not as bad as the 20-minute panic we had when I got stuck in a snowstorm at night and got attacked by wolves, but that was a little bit worrying. That was 20 minutes. We have a highlight for that. That was 20 minutes of utter panic. I think our percentage health went down to like 20. It was dropping so fast. Okay, here we go. All the sticks. Let's cook up some food. This is when we get intestinal parasites or whatever it is, and we end up seriously in trouble. We've got some water. Let's melt half a liter, just half a liter. I'm not even going to waste the fire on thingy. I'm going to use the purification tablets. Actually, I should probably melt more if I'm going to do that. Let's cook some more. Actually, let's eat first. Whoa. We're okay. Hooray. 900. Good. Drink that. Oh. Okay, we're tired and hungry, but we have enough time to cook up another piece of steak. I'm wondering if we can eat... If you nearly die again, you have to take a shot of rum. Yeah, absolutely. I'm wondering if we can eat... Make coffee. Oh, thank you for the host, Drea. How are you? How are things? Potable water required. Okay, I'm gonna quickly purify some water so that I can... I know I'm technically using a tablet when I probably don't need to because it does 1 whole liter, but I'm gonna make myself some coffee so that we have the energy to maybe get a bit more of that bear and walk up the road to the house. We've got daylight, we've got time, and the temperature is improved, so... Let's see. Let's get eating. How are you, Drea? How's things going? Increased risk of intestinal parasites. Yeah, I know. I was gonna have to take the chance. It's that or die. Increased risk of intestinal parasites. Yeah. I have to get me one of these hinterland mugs as well. I'm very well, Drea. I'm just playing some Long Dark, enjoying the new update. How are things in your part of the world? Might as well melt some water while we've got the... So we've got a little bit of a bonus to our tiredness, which is good. Can we boil up that? Yeah. We're watching you nearly die. Yeah, I don't know. We got lucky there, and Sim saved the day by pointing out that I had picked up a cattail head when I thought I hadn't. That stopped me doing something stupid, because that few minutes looking for more could have been the difference between falling over and not falling over, or getting very sick and not getting sick. Right, let's get some food off you. 45 minutes. An hour. Yeah. How much do you think we can carry before we get seriously encumbered? Let's just take what we can. We'll see how bad things get this way.
Whew, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, so can I leave the bear here for a couple of days? Can't I? I should be able to leave the bear for a couple of days and, you know, come back. I mean, the meat is going to deteriorate fast, I know that, but I should be able to at least... I should have taken the hide, but I'll come back for the hide. Yeah, we'll be okay. What if wolves eat the carcass? Yeah, I don't know if it'll attract wolves, actually. That's a good point. Can you imagine I come back and it's surrounded by wolves? That would be kind of amusing. But oddly enough, I just looked at the time as well, so it's probably... it could respawn even if you don't take everything. Oh, okay. Well, I can't carry much more right now.
Need to rest soon.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take what I've got back, rest a small amount of time, run back very light. Like, leave a whole bunch of my equipment behind, run back, get the hide, at least, and some more meat. Although the intestinal parasites thing is giving me pause for thought. I don't know whether you can ever treat them if you get them. Hey, a knife maker, how's it going? Thanks for dropping by. I'm actually due to wrap up in probably about 15 minutes, but we managed to kill a bear. It took about 9 shots, amazingly. But that's because I not a good shot, and it kept moving funny and ignoring me when I shot it. But yeah, we just took down a bear. First bear kill ever for me, so... And the update is very good. I'm enjoying most of it. The only problem I have with the update so far is the sleeping mechanic takes a lot of getting used to. You can't sleep when you're not tired. You have to pass time, which wastes calories and energy. So you pass some time, sleep a bit, pass some time, sleep a bit. The overall effect is you can't hibernate and you use up food much, much faster. You have to take like 2 antibiotics for 14 days or something like that. Ah, okay. So it's manageable, but I need to be careful. Okay, I shall keep an eye out for that. To be fair, killing that bear has kept us from dying, but we can always switch back to deer meat now that we've got some food. Yes, the risk has increased, but at least we've got some food for our stomach, you know. How are we for water? Got enough to see us through for a bit. Okay.
Oh, I could just lay down and have a little sleep right here.
Yes, indeed we can. Now, let's unload some stuff. Cabin fever is worse. Yeah, I'm looking at that. They've slightly changed that in the hotfix, how often the cabin fever happens and how early it happens. But I can eat these. Oh, that's good. I didn't realize I could eat the stalks. Yeah, I used to eat them before, but then I saw that I could only use them for tinder. But it's the heads that are tinder. Okay. Well, I'm not letting go of those. Drop that. Got some stuff here. Drop that. See, we're carrying like a couple of hatchets. We don't need to be carrying a couple of hatchets. We don't need to be carrying all of this stuff with us at all. Tools, put them down. Got a bow. How many torches do we need at any one moment? Probably not this many. 24. I'm literally just going to unload a bunch of stuff. I'll take the stuff I usually need in an emergency, but everything else can just stay here on the ground. I know they don't weigh anything, but I'll drop them anyway. One antibiotic per day for 5 days, Voyager. One antibiotic for 10 days, Stalker. Oh, okay, cool. So I'm in Voyager, so because when I hadn't played for so long, I thought I would start a Voyager game instead, and hopefully get back in the swing of things, and then if I died, I could start a Stalker. But we've managed to stay alive for a little bit longer, so right, let's rest for 4, which should take the edge off, and then head back down the road because we're actually quite close to the bear, relatively speaking. As long as the weather doesn't turn to poop on us, we should be able to get ourselves back down. Always make more coffee. Right, let's get ourselves back down the road. If you just a carnivore, yeah, that's the thing. I've had. I should go after that deer, but I've had 2 or 3 bear steaks now, so not too bad. But I want to keep an eye on it. I don't have too many. I shouldn't actually use my use up my energy by running like this, but have you tried the challenge yet? No, I haven't. I should do that as a separate. I'm going to do that as a separate stream. Because I don't look at maps, I don't know where all the transition points are. So the Timberwolf Mountain to Desolation Point challenge would probably just be, it would probably just be I wouldn't die, but I wouldn't be able to find my way in the 7 days. The bear challenge is interesting. That sounds like fun. Although I guess it depends on where I spawn in. Hello, Kyo81. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I want to try the challenges even just for the fun. You can go like 4 days with no food and be okay. Ah, cool. Okay. Well, I shall bear that in mind. No pun intended. But we'll get this. Yes, water is more important. Absolutely. We'll get this. We'll get this bear sorted out. I want, at the very least, I want to get the hide. Because then I can leave that in the porch to cure while I go up Timberwolf Mountain. 2 hours of daylight left. We know where we are. We know which direction we want to go in, so let's just take in the hide and estimated time 2 hours to get. A lot of guts on this too. I've got lots of guts though. Yeah, the guts take way too much time. Look, the guts take a lot of time. I've got guts. Let's just take 10. We're gonna get tired, we're gonna get hungry, it's gonna get dark. But we shall we'll make our way up the road. Quick question, Kyo. Is it Kyo like we would pronounce it here in Ireland, or is it Kehoe? Just so that I'm not, getting your name wrong and stuff.
I'm so tired. Just lay down.
This is the bit where we get attacked by a wolf, I probably should have just done the 2 hours and shouldn't have waited too late. Just follow the road, we'll be okay. Second way, Kehoe, okay. Yeah, here that'd be Kyo, like, QUO kind of thing. Hope this rescue challenge is hard, even if you don't do your way around. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I really don't know my way around. I say I refuse to look at maps just because part of the fun is getting lost in the freezing cold and not being sure if you're going to make it, that kind of thing. So, but you use no maps either. Ah, there you go then. just hopefully I shall get a chance to try those out sooner or later. I'm enjoying the the updates, so I would like to get a chance to give those streams a go. Now, how far up the road did I need to go? Oh, this is the turn. So there should be a turn to my right, and the house should be over there somewhere. I explored every inch of TLD. And it's very satisfying when you do that as well, when you really find your way around by you know, looking and exploring and stuff. It's really satisfying to play the game that way. Where is the house? Is that the house in front of me? That seems like it looks like it could be the house. Yeah, that's an orchard. So the house must be just there. 44 days of my first blind play. Nice one. My very first play or second play... My very first play was literally just to get the settings right. My second play, I lasted less than a day. No, I think it might have been a day. I spawned in the dark on the side of a hill in Mystery Lake with no idea where I was, walked over a small hill and broke my ankles, and then proceeded to limp my way through a blizzard for several hours until I froze to death, getting completely lost. So unfortunately, that was my introduction to the game. Right, let's get our stuff together. We made it though. We survived. We lived to tell the tale. And we got the bear hide, which is good. Oh yeah, could you imagine making your own maps? That would be awesome. I mean, it is a Unity-based game, and there's a lot of modding community folks for Unity, so I assume somebody has hacked in stuff, you know. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes the cool part is how you died. Like, really? I died in the weirdest way. I died freezing to death on the side of a mountain, and I still don't know where I was. Here, deer hide. Hide. Okay, so we have the materials now we need to... The murder floor is coming along nicely. We have the materials we need now to... Ooh, 1, 2... Those are almost done as well, which means we'll be able to make a... pair of mittens as well, which means next time we will be able to go up Timberwolf Mountain. At least that's the plan. The plan is to head up Timberwolf Mountain if we can. To go up Timberwolf Mountain and get to the plane. I've never been... I can turn that into a stick. I've never been to Timberwolf Mountain. I've seen other people go to Timberwolf Mountain on, like, you know, streams and stuff, so it's somewhere I want to go. It is definitely on the bucket list. Non-map based navigation keeping system. Oh, awesome! That'd be kind of cool. Right, let's get a fire going. Do we have any? Oh, just in case we need it. Let's get a fire going. Shall get some water. Lost the fireplace. Come on, fireplace. Oh, there you are. I hate burning books, but until I can actually read them, fortunately, I'll just have to use them for fuel. Every death you learn something new. That's very true. That was exactly the thing. I mean, when I was playing, when I first got it, I got it after it came out after the Kickstarter. So there was only Mystery Lake. And after that death, I learned, right, find shelter fast. First thing to do, find shelter. Second thing, don't go anywhere unless you know where you're going, or, you know, don't walk too far away from safety. That kind of stuff. Oh, hey Gabs, how you doing? How are things? But yeah, every death you learn something new every single time. And it's a very rewarding game in that way. And it's pretty as hell. I mean, most of the fun for me has been walking around going, would you look at that? That looks awesome. Yeah, you can't read the books yet. You will be able to eventually. They'll provide you with stories and knowledge. You'll actually be able to use them to get skills, which I think is a great idea. Minutes before call can be added, 7. 30 minutes. I'm just going to nip across to the fridge real quick, which I should have brought the meat with me. But, oh well. Didn't think of it. Right, what have we got in the fridge? Lots of bear meat. Let's take some of the 70s. And... just so we have something to eat in the morning. Actually, to be honest, I want to sort out... enough food that I can begin crafting on the deer skin thingies. That is a great idea. Yeah, it is a really nice idea, Raven. I think it's a great idea because I mean it was like, okay, we've got books in the game. Wouldn't it be cool if we had short stories in them, and then when you read them, you learned something cool, like you know, there's a book on how to build a shelter, and it tells you a little bit about building a shelter, and as a result,